It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat.
You know what I want?
Blaze up.
Come on, blaze up.
It's a beat for me.
Wow, 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy. For your boy. Also for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your lift it up.
Happy New Year, dolls. Yes, happy New Year. Them hyenas next door, they howling. Lord, please remove the negative thoughts from my mind, because the hyenas next door, all of a sudden they've been quiet. All of a sudden now they howling. Girl, I need to call the HOA at this point. But hey, y'all, how y'all doing? Happy New Year, happy New Year. Oh, my mama, girl, you don't understand. Happy New Year to y'all. Happy New Year, every doll. How y'all doing? How was y'all New Year? How was everything? Listen, Dahlia, listen. You don't understand the things I be thinking about. You listen, I can't even repeat them. I can't even repeat the things I be thinking about, girl. I swear on everything. Woo! Jesus be a good thought in my head, because I be woo. Anywho's happy New Year to every single doll and dawn in the chat, y'all. I had a wonderful time, you guys. Let me make sure I'm plugged in over here. I had a wonderful time last night at a New Year thingy-majig. I hope you guys had a wonderful, safe time. This was 'tis the season that's gone. Y'all, I always get sad the day of New Year's Day, because I love Christmas. I mean, I know it's clear Jesus' birthday, but that's not why I like Christmas. I like Christmas because it's fun and it's jolly and it's merry. So when New Year's Day come, I know that it's all over and I have to take all my lights down, and it does something to my spirit. It does. Yeah, I get a little down. And then I start to singing, my little last Christmas song to make sure, I go out with a bang, Hang all the mistletoe. I'm gonna get to know you better. How Chris Brown be saying? This Christmas. Oh, I'm on Facebook too, y'all. Is streaming from Facebook. Shout out to whoever that was, gave me a like on Facebook. Shout out to the Facebook people. I'm here for it. Thank you so much. Shout out to the Facebook person. But I hate it, y'all. I hate it. Now we got to go back to regular. Good thing for me, Mardi Gras coming up February 13th. So I'm going to put my Mardi Gras decorations up. But ultimately, it's like, I just want Christmas to last a little bit longer. I think Christmas should start in November. That's just me. But anyway, thank you, Dahlia, for the super chat. She said for the dog tree. Oh, yeah. I appreciate you. Fat. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So how was you guys? Tawanda, thank you again, Dahlia, for the super chat. Tawanda, I'm trying not to, girl, but see the way my life set up, I be needing that type of spirit on me, because it seemed like all the other 11 months be Halloween. You feel me? And I like Halloween too, but they should, Dina the Explorer. I think they should do that here. Oh, and let me tell y'all something too. Black Friday is a gimmick. Let me tell you why. Tell me why Black Friday, yeah, it's sale this, sale that, woot and wham wham. Girl, I went and bought the mall on New Year's Eve. Do you hear me? Everything was on sale, girl. Even the boosters was out, girl. This boy stopped me. He had an Yves Saint Laurent purse. He had Louis Gucci. He said, it was a black one, the big one. And he was like, he said, look, he said, hey, I got something for you. He said, I got this Yves Saint Laurent. He had a small one. I said, oh, I like the big bags. So he showed me the big one. I said, how much you want for it? He said, it's like 35 in the store or 25 or something in the store. He was like, but I give it to you for a stack. I said, well, I ain't got it like that. He said, well, how much you winning to spend? I said, shoot, about 3. He said, because you black, I got you. Long story short, I got me a Yves Saint Laurent purse in the box. Yes, I do. Shout out to the boosters. Shout out to the boosters that run through the mall with all of the stuff on New Year's Eve. Victoria's Secret had bras half off, girl. It was, girl, listen. I might have spent in the mall probably about $500-$600 and walked out with bags, girl, looking like the lady, the clear woman on Pretty Woman. Pretty woman walking down. Girl, I felt like a bad look. Walking down the street, pretty woman. Girl, I was walking up. People was looking at me coming down the escalator, girl. The kind I like to me, pretty woman. Yes, like my man sent me on a shopping spree, girl. Yes, ma'am. So don't believe the hype about that doggone Black Friday, girl. Black Friday, girl. Go shopping New Year's Eve. They're trying to get rid of everything and start over. I'm telling you. And I got my little Ronald McDonald here in. It was really giving Black Julia Roberts. That's what it was giving. It was giving chocolate Julia Roberts. That's what I felt like. You know what I'm saying? It was the hair, it was the bags, the shades coming down on the on the escalator. I ain't gonna lie, I want to go back up and come back down again with my bags. I ain't gonna lie, I did. I want to go back up the other side and then come back down with my bags. But I said, you know what? Somebody gonna see me, and then fun gonna be over. So I just went on and got off and went on about my business. But I'm just telling y'all now, New Year's Eve, that's the day to go shopping, girl. Don't let them people they hype up Black Friday, girl. Black Friday is a scam. Go New Year's Eve. That's when everything on sale. Also, you guys, I have the best child. Hit the like button because we about to get into some things. I have the best child in the world. I have the most thoughtful. God bless me. They say he only give you what you could bear. That's what they said. And he must have knew I couldn't bear nothing. So he gave me a wonderful, beautiful child who is so thoughtful. Oh my God. What's her sign? Her birthday, December 30th. What sign that is, y'all? Needless to say, my baby had sent me a gift and it came in the mail. And I said, well, what is this? It's a big old box. I'm thinking, well, she got me a Van Gogh or something like that. Ain't that a painting? Or what's that boy name? Michelangelo or somebody. Long story short, my baby thought of Voodoo Doll TV enough to get me the little light. Oh, that's a cap? Oh, okay. Girl, she got me my Voodoo Doll TV thing for my studio, girl. It light up. It light up on my thing. And this was the most thoughtful gift I had. Because she said, when I log into your channel, she said, you're not in your studio. Because I do have a studio, contrary to y'all belief. I don't know if y'all scroll all the way back on my page, girl. I was in the studio. I got green screen and everything. But she said normally the people have their name and lights behind it. She said, so I thought that you would, want that for your channel. So that's, just something to help you with your channel. And I was like, oh my God. Me and you are never born, my kid. Just for her to be thinking about me, Capricorn. Are they normally sweet like that, or is this just her? Let me know. Somebody drop down in the comments. Is they normally sweet like that, or is this just her? Anywho's, it was a time, and I was enjoying it, and I was here for it. Now, you guys, I think that's all the house. Oh, one more thing before we get into this tea. You guys, I will be live streaming more from. Oh, they headstrong, Dina. Dina said they headstrong. Look at Moo holler, just her. Y'all really saying just her? Yusef, you a cap? Sweet to our loved ones only. Oh, girl. Wow, maybe she means to everybody else, but she's a dog to me, girl. Anywho, you guys, this year, you guys. Oh, let me say this. Shout out to the dollhouse, man. Shout out to the dollhouse. Let me say this, and let me say this now. Last Friday, I got up here, or was it this Friday? Friday, I got up here, and I told y'all they done played with the main page. I told y'all at one perk, this is what I told y'all. I said at one perk, I was gaining 5K subs within 2 weeks. I said it, I called it, and I said it. I also said I am going to hit, we had 10K last week. I said I'll be at 15K by December 31st. Not December, January 31st. Needless to say, we are now at 12.5, I want to say, K. I am going out on a limb to let you guys know that this right here, shout out to the dollhouse, everybody over at the dollhouse. This right here is about to blow up, and the main page still gonna blow up. Right now, the main page on timeout, and I get it. But we gonna get that back. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. But let me say this, shout out to the dollhouse. The dollhouse be, listen. The dollhouse be rolling. Listen, thank you, dollhouse. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all to everybody, even on my main page, because this is what I love about my main page, about Voodoo Doll TV. See my main page, y'all loyal. Girl, when I tell you the people that's on that main page, they still on that main page, are gonna be on that main page. I love it. And that's y'all like my core audience, because I started with y'all. So shout out to the dollhouse, to Voodoo Doll TV. But the dollhouse, girl, y'all is rolling. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Hit the like button, hit the like button. Yeah, shout out to all my mods. Y'all, please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. All right, look. Now that that's out the way, where are we starting? Let's start with Funky Dineva. Funky Dineva. So Funky Dineva was over there at Fox Soul, which I hate the whole platform. If I got to be completely honest, I don't care about the whole platform. I think they all lame. Claudia Jordan is a colorist, and Claudia Jordan is just a girl who she believed that being biracial, it opens her up to be in a separate, like she pretty just off of the cuff of that. And Claudia, I'm just here to tell you, girl, that's not the case. You know what I'm saying? Oh, the Bang Rejoice said my introduction to your channel was Erica. Yes, I seen that on Instagram too. Thank you, Deanna Salmon, for the super sticker. Thank you so much, boo-boo. So look, Funky Dineva was over there by the what's the name of the place? Fox Soul. And he had been over there, and Funky Dineva just came out with a video talking about, oh, thank you, Kelly. I love you too. Talking about how he is quitting Fox Soul. Yes, ma'am. He said that Fox Soul was paying them. This was hypothetical, but he said Fox Soul was paying them like $20 to do 2 shows in a week. He said, but then they increased the shows, and then they wanted to pay them like $17 per show. So he was like, well, why you paying us less? And it was like, well, this all the budget got. So he rationalized that, hey, I can make what I'm making per week in like 1.5 videos on my YouTube channel. Why would I then renew my contract when, you know what I mean? Hey, Gigi, Happy New Year, boo. But he was saying, why would I renew my contract if I'm making more money on YouTube? And let me just say this before I play this little clip. Let me say this, you guys. I keep telling y'all, first of all, let me start here first. Podcasts are the new record deals. I'm going to say it again. Podcasts are the new record deals. Podcasts are the new record deals. Aquarius Beauty says all those ads, they had the money to pay him. Of course. They just didn't want to pay him. Because see, they want to make the money hand over foot. And I keep telling y'all, podcasts are the new record deals. They're not trying to sign nobody to no labels no more because they don't have to. Because everybody understands that you don't need a label to sell music no more. You can go straight from you to consumer, straight through the internet. Straight through the internet. If I go viral, listen, Soulja Boy gave us the doggone blueprint way back when he did that in the early 2000s. All you have to do in 2023, if you want to be an artist, you don't need no record label. You don't need no distributor because all of that stuff, all of them is streams. Basically, the audience has full control over what's going on as far as your revenue and all of that. So you don't need them. So what did they do? What's the next big thing most people are running toward? Podcasts. So what they're doing is, J.M. Edwards says, however, the ads were the same ones, even viewers were complaining about how frequent they were. No, he was using Caramelly Mel. He was using that as like Like an example. He don't mean they was giving him $20. He was just saying, let's just say it was $20. Basically trying to paint the picture that they gave him less. But I'm about to show y'all the clip. Listen. Happy 2024, Nandy. Happy 2024. Look, a Furry Well said it's easy. I have my own label. That's what I'm saying. So, yes, Kelly, music is so much more for TikTok, girl. It ain't what you think it is. So look. So with that being said, he figured, girl, I might as well go back to my YouTube channel, which does extremely well. Girl, this Funky could put up 2 or 3 videos a week and make 10 times what I'm making. You know what I'm saying? Funky does well. YouTube plays very well, but I'm saying that to say this. Podcasts are the new labels. Podcasts are the new record labels. They're gonna come into all these podcasts, and I got a lot of people on my own stream that have channels. I got a lot of people that want to create channels. Let me tell y'all this, and I ain't trying to knock nobody hustle. You got to look at it like this. Do you want notoriety and fame, or do you want to be financially stable? You're not, both of them will most likely not be mutually exclusive. Does that make sense? So the record companies or the top labels or companies are going to come to you as a podcaster and say, hey, I want to sign you. Same way they do with doggone record labels. Here goes some money up front. We're going to front you with the studio, production, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. What's his name? Like Wallow and Gilly signed that $100 million contract. That's no different from them signing to Def Jam as rappers. You going to pay that money back, or you're not going to see all that money. So I'm saying that to say, Ray said he showed how much he made off one of his videos on Kaya once, and he said it was almost 2,000. That's what I'm saying. So I'm saying this to the podcasters, then we're going to get in there. Hey, Unicorn, I hope you're feeling well. I hope you're feeling well, Unicorn. Listen, I'm trying to say something really quick before we get into this. What Funky did was solidify what I already knew. They not paying them people that type of money. They're not paying them people that type of money. They're not. They just are not. They are not paying them people the money that you think they getting paid. Just because you see them with the fire background and they got the studio and the production and the white man on the camera and the clear girl on the microphones, you know, making sure. That does not mean that they are getting that money. He exposed what I already knew. Them people are getting paid. They're getting a notoriety. They ain't getting the money. Anytime you say I make more money off my own YouTube channel than on a network like Foxhole, I'm saying all that to say before I play this clip to you guys. It's a lot of people on here that's podcasters. It's a lot of people out here that want to start channels. Let me say this. If you want fame and notoriety, go ahead on sign the papers, Fat. But if you want to have a business that's yours, that you can sustain yourself, your children, your family, and possibly even generations to come, stay independent. Master P showed us the way. I'm just saying. Anywho, let's go get Funky and see what Funky had to say out of his own words, because this ain't me. This is Funky. Funky basically said he wasn't making no money down there, child, and I know he wasn't. Because you got to think about it. They trying to basically get these people who already have names, the same thing they do with record labels. Claudia Jordan already had a name. Al Reno already had a name. Funky already had a name. They're using them more. The company is getting more out of these people than they're getting out of the company. They need them to sell the show, but they sell it to the person as if, hey, this is going to be good for you. Funky didn't need to go on Foxhole from the beginning. If you ask me, I remember when he went over there, I was like, why he going over there? Shit, the numbers he do on YouTube, he don't need to go over there. Check it out. Hold on. Let me get to the timestamp of it. Because it was crazy that he came out and said this, but y'all got to listen. Y'all have to pay attention to what people say and think about beyond the surface. Hold on. All right, let me share my screen. Y'all got to be careful out there. Them people gonna want to sign y'all the labels. Y'all gonna be in the same 360 deal. I ain't lying though. I'm laughing, but I ain't lying. Y'all gonna be in the same 360 deals that them rappers used to be in back in the Gap. I'm telling y'all, watch. Not at all, Special K. They never wanted. They will never pay us what we're worth. Why would they do something like that? Why would they do something like that? It's crazy. All right, check out what Funky had to say, and I'm gonna just say that. Well, I'm gonna let Funky say what he got to say. Then we're gonna go to it.
More money because you got more days.
Wait, hold on, back up. Is this loud enough for y'all? Because I feel like
$15 a show, and all of us fought it. You know, we were like, well, wait a minute, 5 days a week.
Let me back up some more.
When we were working 2 days a week, we were being paid at a certain rate. Let's just say $20 a show. We were being paid $20 a show for 2 days a week. And when we moved to 5 days a week, they said, okay, we're going to move you guys to 5 days a week, but instead of paying you $20 a show, we're going to pay you $17 a show. And all of us fought it. You know, we were like, well, wait a minute, why are you cutting our pay rate? You know what I'm saying? And the general attitude was like, you know, I mean, yeah, guys, but look, you're still making more money.
I feel like it's low, but I feel like it's not going up louder. Let me see, is my volume all the way up? Let me turn my volume up. You guys, my Facebook name is Voodoo Doll TV. I'm on all platforms as Voodoo Doll TV. Let's try now.
Because you got more days, which...
That's all I can do, y'all. Sorry about how low the volume is.
Depending on how you look at it, is true, but we're doing more work that was valued at $20 an episode on Monday, and now on Tuesday, somehow or another, my time is now valued at $17 an hour. It never quite sat well with me. It never quite sat well with any of us.
So what he explaining to y'all right here, I'm sorry that it's not as loud as it could be. It's the video. I turned both volumes up. So what he's saying is they were doing 2 shows a week. And for instance, they will give them let's say they were giving them $20 a show for 2 shows a week. They upped the amount of shows, but paid them less per show. So he said they all fought it because they like, why did the money decrease and we working more? Like, it just doesn't make sense. And see, the average mind would look at that and be like, well, you still getting paid more per week. Yes, because you're doing more shows. But the emphasis is on the fact that you're doing more shows. You're going to work harder for the more money you're making, and the juice won't be worth the squeeze. Let's get back into it so we can move on.
But you know, we decided to push through and, you know, just kind of see what could come of the situation. And, you know, my agent and I, we negotiated our best, and I ended up folding and saying, okay, I'll go along with it. But instead of signing a 1-year contract, as Al and Claudia did, I was able to negotiate only signing a 6-month contract, wherein at the end of the 6 months, we would have the opportunity to renegotiate my pay rate.
Let me say this. I want to stop him really quick and let this be a lesson to Black people. Let this be a lesson to Black people. Get me up here. Because see, you know, the reason we be in this compromising situations we be in is because of us. Y'all know that, right? Listen. Once they came back with the new terms and conditions, they fought it. All 3 of them fought it. But instead of them standing in solidarity and saying, hey, this don't make no sense, either pay us, like y'all remember how them clear people on Friends did over there at NBC? Either pay us or we all walk away. See, Black people, and this is all of us, we have this fear of being broke when we already broke, and I don't understand it for the life of me. We come from being broke. We have such a phobia of being broke that we would compromise what we know is right just to be able to keep, you know what I mean? Keep these coins. Miss Parker said $1 million per episode. Listen, there are strength in numbers. To be completely honest, without going too far into it, it's the same thing Black content creators dealing with on YouTube. The only reason we keep getting played like we getting played is because we allow it. But neither here nor there. Look. Hey, Seven, my boo-boo. Hey, boo. Hey, boo-boo. Exactly, Ball Nubian. We don't know when to be collective. We only collective when it's a celebrity we like. That's the only time we collective. Jasmine says there's levels to brokenness. Exactly. And even if you go back, if they would have stood in solidarity, you think they going back to the projects and to the slums? No, they would have been just fine. all three of them can independently have their own platform on YouTube, and they would still be fine. I promise you, they wouldn't have went broke. Same thing happened on Girlfriends, but this is what I'm saying. Claudia and Elle, in my opinion, I don't know, but in my opinion, it seems like Claudia and Elle was like, oh, I'm scared. I need my little coins. I need my little penny. Let me go ahead and sign. At least Funky was smart enough to say, well, I'll do 6 months fat, but I ain't doing the whole year. But me personally, especially having my own platform doing as well as it's doing, girl, I would, Fox Soul wouldn't have been able to play with me like that. I'm sorry. Funky don't need Fox Soul. If we really want to be honest, and y'all know I've had my riff about Funky Dineva, the way he speak about black women, but let's call a thing and be honest. Even though he may get on my nerves, he's still one of us. He's still black. Let's be completely honest. Funky don't need Fox Soul. Funky could have walked away from Fox Soul when they came over there playing on his top, talking about less than this. Funky could have said, y'all can kiss the bottom of my arse. You know what I mean? I don't know what was his motivation to stick around, but whatever it was, yeah, he a little bit smarter because he only signed the 6-month deal. But girl, Fox Soul, girl, if I had a platform like Lovely T, Funky Dineva, girl, please, Tasha K, these people who making money, bitch, the president couldn't play with me. Do you hear me? The United States, the president of the United States couldn't play on my top. Do you feel me? Let alone some Fox Soul. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I truly don't get it. All right, let him finish.
Great. And my contract officially expired December 22nd. And honestly and truthfully, I had honestly forgotten I had even signed or that the contract was coming up for renewal until somebody higher up in the organization called me about 2 weeks out and was like, your contract's up. We just realized that, what are you going to do? Are you going to resign? And I was like, I don't really know. Like ordinarily when our contracts are up, we kind of start negotiating those things, 90 days, 60 days is out to accommodate for situations like this, wherein, you don't know if somebody's coming back or not. And so we started going back and forth. The people on the Fox Soul side let it be known very early on that there just was no additional money or whatever the case may be. I hadn't heard anything from my agent because she was still working things out. After I got the phone call from the person at corporate, I called my agent and she's like, listen, they're really just not trying to move when it comes to the money. And I was like, well, I mean, on some Taraji P. Henson breakdown type of stuff, by the time Uncle Sam takes his portion, I pay my agent, her 10%. By the time I get the check each week, to be honest with you, I can do 1.5 YouTube video and make that money.
Pause. Because see, this is big. This is really big. Thank you, Yusuf. He says on top of that, $17 an hour guaranteed would be easy bait for an up and coming voices because we take that for now. Listen, that's the point. Thank you. I'm so glad you said that, Yusuf. That's the whole point. Somebody who don't have nothing, especially somebody who they find a diamond in the rough, like, oh, this girl gonna be it, or this man gonna be it. You can run that $17, and this is just for, instances, or it's not real, the number. It's just like, for instance, they will run that, hell yeah, because that's going to help build me. But that's the thing. And it goes into what I was about to say. He said he had his agent basically negotiating with them with the money. And the people say, look, it's $17 or no. That's all we got. We ain't got no more. It is what it is. What we have to understand as the talent and as the people, even as the consumer, the power is within us. Did Dave Chappelle not teach y'all that? When Netflix released the Chappelle Show, and them people down at the network at Netflix was, or whoever it was, I forgot who it was, released the Chappelle Show, and they told him, we ain't budging, we bought it, it is what it is. So he went to the people and told the people, hey, don't watch it. And because the people stopped watching it, they were then able to release that man's show. Kanye, we see this stuff all the time. Everybody do it. Everybody do it except us because they use that to their advantage. They know the psyche of us. We're so afraid. We want money so bad and we want fame and notoriety so bad. And I'm not saying this is funky. I'm just saying, period. It was Comedy Central. Thank you, J.M. Edwards. They know that we want the fame and the money so much that we compromise whatever. Which is why most of us, like 2 out of 3 of them, say, I'm going to just take the lesser money and do more work. It does not make sense at all. I've worked in corporate America. In corporate America, when they hire you onto a position, no, he didn't get fired. He quit, Matt. He quit. When you get hired on in a new position in corporate America, they ask you, how much are you willing to make? That's how it goes. See, it's not like when you go get a regular job. When you go in corporate America and you get hired, they say, hey, what is your desired salary? Now, in their minds, them people already know they're willing to pay you $150K. See, this is the psychological game it is. They already know they're willing to pay you $150K. But they know as a consumer, as a person or a worker, especially as a Black person, you're not going to try to highball them folk because you psychologically afraid that they're not going to budge or they're going to turn you down. So most Black people, I'll take, people, period. Oh yeah, I'll take 65. Okay. And then you're wondering like, damn, if I would have went up that, it's the same thing with these companies. They don't want nobody up and coming because they need you more than you need them. It's the same thing in corporate America. Exactly, Nessie. We selling ourselves short. If them 3 had stood in solidarity, if those 3 people, if 2 out of 3 of them, not even just one, if Funky and L, or Funky, especially if Funky and Claudia had stood in solidarity, I bet you they would have paid that man them. I bet you they would have paid them their money. I bet you. Thank you, 7, for the super chat. Is it me or is that a Black people we take what's given? We do. Is that as Black people? Yes, we do. No, it's not you. That's what we do. We looking at it right now. Exactly. He has more power on his own channel. It's like, girl, them people would have came at me talking about working more and making less. I would have said, nah, I'm good. I quit. I'm doing all this work, ain't getting paid less. I quit. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Let him finish out one more little piece and then we're going to move on. But I just wanted to show this to y'all because we don't understand the power that we yield as consumers, especially this is what they say. I didn't say it, but they say we spend the most money. We have the biggest spending power. Well, what's the problem? If we got the most spending power, why don't we use said spending power to our advantage? It just doesn't make sense. Y'all go sub to Miss Parker. Miss Parker, let me pin you in the chat. Y'all go sub to Miss Parker. Miss Parker's YouTube channel. She does basically it's like a woman, like, how do you say? Let me pin this message. Miss Parker does women's like health and help channel, like wellness and all of that stuff. They talk about abuse, all types of other stuff. So you guys go support Miss Parker's YouTube channel. She is amazing over there. They be having a lot of educational stuff that women need to be on over there. Thank you so much, Miss Parker. Miss Parker, Happy New Year, sis. Thank you, boo. Thank you so much. Exactly, T. Roberts. He already has a fan base. He don't need that. Let him finish out so we can move on to 10 more crazy ass.
So it literally just became a sheer matter of economics and time. On my own, it takes me about 25 minutes to record a YouTube video and maybe another 20 minutes or so to upload it. So let's just say an hour total in production time from start to finish. So if I can make the money weekly that I'm making at Fox Soul doing 1.5 YouTube video.
Hey there.
Sorry. It's a what you call them? It's an ad.
Time-wise and economically, for me to dedicate 10 hours or so a week when I can make more money in said week in an hour and a half. It just didn't make sense. And
that's all we need to hear. Let me say this, y'all. Let me say this. So the gist of it is this. This is the gist of it. Caramelly Mel says, who's watching L? You be surprised. Y'all don't understand how this thing work, man. Everybody has an audience. Even most people be like, that person trash. There's people who gonna want to go to L's channel and listen to L just because he was on Foxhole. They may not even think he the most entertaining. They gonna have people go subscribe and check out all L's channel and all his videos just because he L. It happens every time. This is the thing. Thank you, Gandia, for the super sticker. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you. This is the thing. This is how it works. What I'm saying to you guys is Funky literally summed it all up by saying, hey, what takes me 10 hours to make down at Foxhole, it takes me an hour and a half to make a week. So $10, 10 hours a week may get you to $20, but an hour and a half on one video or 1.5 video gets him the same $20. What are we doing? What are we doing? We don't need that. We definitely don't need that. His wifey Harper, I'm so glad I finally caught her live. Well, welcome on into the dollhouse, baby. Happy New Year, y'all. Happy New Year. Y'all come on in. Like the video, y'all. Like the video. Listen, I'm saying all that to say it was just a learning method for y'all. It strengthened numbers. I know we afraid. We so scared the clear man going to take everything from us and we ain't going to have nothing. And then we going to be broken and we're going to have to go back to the hood and da-da-da-da-da. Oh, well. Most of the time, that don't even be the case. But we just so scared. You know, we got to get off of that, man. I'll say this. Funky was the smarter one of the three. You know what I'm saying? Because he gone. Meanwhile, Al and Claudia over there acting like they can't live without it. Moving on. All right. And again, $20 wasn't what he was making. He was just using that as a hypothetical. Let's move on. All right, let's go on to Tamar Braxton. Tamar, alien face Braxton. Some video resurfaced of her and Tony. You know, it's just another cell in my brain. That heifer. Yeah, they was in a circle doing prayers and whatnot. And this was when Krishan was over there being a menace to society. And some old video resurfaced of what's that girl name? Tamar and them doing a prayer circle and Krishan bumping into the prayer circle, causing a stir, and Tony Braxton looking like, somebody please get this orphan Annie out of here. Who, you know, that's the way Tony was looking. I didn't say it, but that's the way Tony was looking as Krishan bumped into the doggone prayer. And it was, you could tell Krishan possibly was under something, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But ultimately, it didn't make Tony feel too good. So let's get into the video, you guys. And then, what's her name? What's that lady name? Tamar got mad because somebody said they leaked her prayer. It's a sacred prayer. Girl, go lay down, face. Go lay down, face. Ain't nothing sacred about no prayer with you backstage, bitch. Go lay your face to the pillow, okay? Y'all know I don't like Tamar. Y'all know I don't like Tamar. Y'all knew that, right? Y'all knew that. I've always been vocal about how I don't like Tamar, you know. But anywho's, let's go back over here to see what Tamar talking about down here with her face. You know, she done got engaged to that clear man again, and she began to lose her mind. Girl, ain't nobody worried about you. Shit, you ain't the good Braxton. The Braxton we like is Tony, bitch. Hell, we even like Tracy, Tawana, all the other T's, but you the last T we like, bitch. Quiet as it's kept. Tamar, you are the last T we like. If you really want us to be honest, bitch, we only let you make it because you could sing. And your sister is Tony. That's the only reason we let you make it, ho. Because you could sing your face off. That I'll give you that. You sang your ass off. And then your sister is Tony. But if you was only able to sing your ass off and your sister wasn't Tony, bitch, we wouldn't let you make it. So tread light, bitch. Anywho's, let's get into this whole debacle over there at the behind the curtain, girl. It was a mess.
Thank you, Lord God. We ask you to have. Oh Lord, don't stop. Lord God, we ask you to have so much fun tonight, Lord God, and bring us back safe home to our families. In Jesus' name, we pray. Amen.
again. Run that back.
Thank you.
Honor and you just being just. Thank you, Lord God. We ask you to have. Oh Lord, don't stop. Lord God, we ask you to have so much fun tonight, Lord God, and bring us back safe home to our families. In Jesus' name, we pray.
First of all, let me start by saying this. Anybody who lives in New Orleans, who's from New Orleans, or who's ever been to Mardi Gras in New Orleans, do y'all not see Krishan coming through with all them damn beads on her neck sounding like she just came from the Zulu parade, girl? Do y'all hear that whole clickering and clackering all the way to the prayer, bitch? You done interrupted God. Y'all heard her? Listen to the clickering and clackering as she walk in on the prayer, girl. First of all, let me start there first. Watch the clickering and clackering. Sound like she...
Honor and you just being just. Thank you, Lord God. We ask you to have. Oh Lord, don't stop. Lord God, we ask you to have so.
That whole look like she just left the Endymion parade, girl. I cannot. Let me start that first. Now, if I got to be fair before I be fair, because I don't want to, but I'm gonna have to. I don't want to, but I'm going to have to. Let me read this super chat. Thank you, his wifey, Harper. Krishan needs to get herself together, and Tamar needs to sit down. She needs to be swallowed. Speaking of being swallowed, I hear that's very common over on YouTube. Have you ever been swallowed? Yeah, Tamar she do need to be swallowed. That probably should have happened about 45 years ago, but here we are, Shout out to Tamar. Thank you, his wifey Harper. Let me say this, you guys. Now I gotta be honest. And I gotta be fair. Whoa. Let's be fair. Yes, the trucks parade. That's what she sound like. She come from the truck parade. Sure do. My dad used to drive in the truck parade when we was young, girl. Let me say this part. Y'all. Other than her sounding like she just left a Mardi Gras parade, Tony was very nasty in this video. Let me make it bigger, y'all. I gotta be honest. I gotta be when I'm right, when Krishan ain't wrong, I gotta say when she ain't wrong. And right now, although she probably was annoying, she ain't wrong. Look at how Tony wouldn't even let that girl touch her hand, girl. That's exactly the way it looked. J.M. Edwards, like she was like, don't touch me, bitch. Don't put your hands on me. Watch, she gonna go interrupt. Now, granted, it's rude, but Tony, you wrong, baby. Look. And look at Krishan gonna hold her elbow. Bitch, please. Girl, and I don't normally condone Krishan being an idiot, but I ain't gonna lie. If I was Krishan and that hoe would have moved that arm back and would have had me grabbing that whole elbow, I'd have plucked that whole elbow off her fucking arm. Bitch, don't play with me. The fuck? Don't play with me, ho. Don't do that. Don't do that now. Don't do that. Tony, don't do that. Bitch, don't do that. Don't do that. But I thought that was very nasty of Tony. Now, granted, Krishan was twerking in front of Tony and some other man or whatever. But listen, y'all saying that Tony wasn't wrong, but think about it. This is supposed to be prayer to the Lord. God said, accept everybody. That's what he said, love thy neighbor. So y'all mean to tell me only certain neighbors? Is that what we saying? I'm just saying. Get the Christians up here. I need the Christians. Matter of fact, y'all on the docket next. Get the Christians up here, please. Christians, I need y'all up front, in the front, shortest to tallest, line up. Is this godly like of Tony? Tony ain't had to do it like that. Now I get it. Tony probably was like, get this bitch from around me. I understand completely. 1,000,000,000%. Don't get me wrong. But this wasn't godly like. Now they said, I didn't say it. But they said that Tony and them was raised in the church. and they say the daddy or somebody, one of them was a preacher or whatever, and we all know the PKs, the preacher's kids, got stories to tell. Do you hear me? So we all know they go through all type of trauma when daddy got to get up and go lay hands on Sister Gloria, and we all know Sister Gloria don't need no hands laid on her, but daddy got to get up, you know what I'm saying, and go, preach a word 3-4 in the morning to Sister Patterson or something like that. But this was not right. This wasn't right. Esther said you got to set boundaries. You do, but you know what? I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold y'all. If I'm Tony, I ain't gonna hold y'all. If I'm Tony, I'm going off on, what's that girl name? On Tamar. If I'm Tony, I'm going off on Tamar. And let me tell you why I'm going off on Tamar. Because first of all, bitch, do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? You know who I am. Why in the fuck is you having me rubbing shoulders with the likes of a bitch like Krishan? Bitch, if that would have been my little sister, I would have rolled her out, baby. Do you hear me? I would have rolled her out for even having this girl next to me, period. You not, no. Bitch, that's just like Sexy Red going, you know what I'm saying? Going sitting next to not Blueface, God have mercy. Babyface, you know what I'm saying? And they just, girl, no. That's like putting Blueface with Babyface. And they and Blueface over there trying to hold hands with Babyface. Girl, no, ma'am. But I would go off on my sister for even having her over there. Don't do that. If you want to have that ratchet hoe on your show, have her on your show. Keep her away from me. Don't have her over here. But baby, the way Tony, girl, look at Tony. Watch that elbow. Watch when she put that handbag. Look, bitch. Now that wasn't gaudy like y'all. I don't care what nobody see. Now I get it. Krishan probably didn't wash her hands. She probably had been wearing that outfit for 3 days. I understand. You know what I'm saying? I already told y'all her drawers stands up and walk by themselves. And those she had on, they say on your mark, they wasn't getting set yet though. They was just on your mark. She could have, you know what I'm saying? And then when she washed her hands, Tony was wrong for that, y'all. I don't care. Y'all know how her drawers is. You know what I'm saying? But maybe she, I don't know. Anywho's. Needless to say, Tamar felt some type of way. She said because that is a sacred moment. And I'm saying, bitch, please. God ain't in the backstage with you over there with that duck ass shithole while you getting on stage in your geriatric Jordans in your synchronized swimmer outfit to get up there and try to dance, bitch, with no rhythm, no body, and no nothing else, bitch. God ain't got nothing to do with that. Leave God out of that. Leave God out of that. Because if God was in that, God wouldn't have allowed you to put them damn nursing home shoes on, them nursing home Jordans she was wearing, or them Air Force Ones, whatever she had on. And he wouldn't allow her to put that synchronized swimmer outfit on and get her ass up there and call herself twerking, bitch. God would have told you, go sit your face down again, bitch. Go lay down, Tamar. Sit your ass on the stool and sing a song, bitch, and then go home. Don't do too much. Girl, it's just too much for me. Hey, how you say your name, Nesh? How you doing, boo? How you doing, boo-boo? Hey. Thank you, Ball Nubian, for the super chat. Her spirit wouldn't allow it. I'm just talking to the Christians, though. I'm just saying, y'all, thank you again for the super chat. I'm talking about the Christian folk. The people who they say love thy neighbor as I love myself. What they say? Didn't y'all see when who that was? Y'all talking about Judge now? Oh, when TD, hold on, get me up here. Now I got to say what I got to say. Because see, Christians, I need y'all up front. I need all the Christians up front. Listen, when TD take that, when it came out allegedly that he was a power bottom, oh yeah, we gonna talk about it. Let's talk about it. When it came out that take that was a power bottom, y'all was saying, judge not ye, lest ye not be judged, or something like that. That's what y'all said. That's what y'all said. Oh, this is the man of the cloth. You can't do that, girl. Judge not, even though take that is alleged to be a power bottom. I didn't say it. This is what they said. Y'all was saying, I'm talking about the Christians. That's enough. Don't touch God's anointed. That judge not, yes, we judged or something like that. Now it's Krishan is, So if you ask me, him and Krishan on the same level. Ain't not now one of them better than the next, if you ask me. Because you ain't about to convince me, take that. Ain't around there doing no nefarious shit. I don't care what nobody says. Y'all are not going to convince me that take that, ain't around there doing no nefarious shit. Just because he washed his ass don't make him better. Just because take that, wash his ass, and Krishan don't make him better. 2 shoes on the same foot. No. 2 feet on the same body or something like that. 2 wings on the same plane. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Don't do that now. Christians. Didn't God say it? What's that man name? DJ Khaled, old culture vulture ass. Didn't he get up there and say God did? You think Jesus would have held it? Do you think, get the video back on here. Do you think Jesus would have did this? You think Jesus would have held his elbow back like this when Krishan came to hold his hand? I just want to know. Put a 1 in the chat if Jesus would have put his hand behind his back when Krishan came to get it in the prayer. Put a 1 in the chat. Somebody got to explain something to me with the Christians. Put a 1 in the chat while I go turn this doggone heater off, girl, because I'm about to fry up in here. Put a 1 in the chat if Jesus would have put his hand behind his head when Krishan came to join the doggone the prayer. Y'all not, y'all. Come on now. That's not what we about to do. Come on now. Come on now. Y'all know Jesus. What the saying was, what would Jesus do? I don't think Jesus would have did that. Kay put a 1. Felicia, y'all crazy. Y'all just saying anything. Y'all just saying anything now. Now y'all just saying anything. Now y'all, Jesus wouldn't have did that. I don't believe JC would have did that. Maybe the white Jesus would have did it, but I don't believe the black one would have did that. I don't think the black Jesus would have did that. The clear one might have, but not the black one. I don't think the black one would have did that. Look at y'all with the ones. Y'all do the moves. And the ones coming from the dollhouse, girl. Y'all listen. You know what? I ain't mad at the dollhouse because we reckless over at the dollhouse. I kind of cure that type of environment. Shout out to the dollhouse. That's the type of environment I cure at the dollhouse. Y'all know how I drag roll it, big fat funky nasty cheesy dirty ass. So it makes sense. Sound about right. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, y'all, Jesus would not have done that. Black Jesus wouldn't have. Anyways, let's get into what what's that girl named Tamar had to say when the video leaked. That's a bullshit bitch if I ever seen one. She says, it says Tamar Braxton is pissed at whoever leaked her prayer circle footage. Whomever released that can go straight to hell. Now she casting bitches to hell. Lord have mercy. She said, I wasn't going to say anything because I think that at this point, this is what she said. I'm reading what she said. She said, I wasn't going to say anything because I think at this point, y'all are going to believe whatever you want. And all the events that happened was unfortunate, but what is truly disgusting is that my dressing room and prayer is a sacred place, and whomever released that can go straight to hell. Tamar, send your face, your cheekbones to hell. How about that, bitch? Because it looked like y'all was praying in the doggone, it looked like they was praying in the hallway, bitch. That shit ain't sacred, ho. Girl, get the fuck out of here, Tamar. Go lay down. Please and thank you, girl. That shit wasn't sacred, bitch. You had everybody at the prayer. Girl, that's what I be talking about. But see, I be wrong when I be saying what I be saying, you know. I be wrong when I say what I got to say, though. Thank you so much for this super chat, Charlene McDonald. You ain't lying. Love you, girl. Thank you. Thank you. All right. We done with Tamar and the beat and the bullshit. Let's go move on to the church. Since we on the church, I need the Christians. Don't leave. I need y'all back up here. I need all the Christians stay up front right quick. I'm gonna release y'all. But at this point, I need y'all closer up front because we have a few things to discuss. Okay. So it turns out that there was a New Year's Eve celebration down at the church. You know, let me say this. When I was growing up, when I was younger, they said when we used to go to church, I didn't really go. I probably went once or twice with my grandma. But on New Year's Eve, normally they have a church service, then they pray going into the New Year, you know, thank you, Lord. They eat their little greens. In New Orleans, what it is, cabbage for greens for money, cabbage for good luck, or whatever the case may be. They eat their little food or whatever. Everybody pray. And then the next when the day, you know, when the what you call them go in to see my people, my grandma church was in the project. Well, it's across the street, so you had to wait for them niggas to stop shooting. After they stopped shooting, everybody was dismissed. You go home, you know. So I didn't know that in 2023, going into 2024, apparently they get the swag surfing and all of that. Did y'all know that? Have y'all ever been to brunch? I know in Atlanta it's big on brunch. New Orleans big on, they ain't big, but they got good brunch out there too. But DC big on brunch, you know, and when you got your waffles and your chicken, and they be going, yeah, I got that swag. Then people go slide, they go slow. I'm swag, I'm certain, I'm more hypnotic, decided to pull up in my body. Remember that song? You know they be doing that at the step shows and down there at the brunch. I didn't know black eyed peas. Yeah, see, we don't eat black eyed peas where I'm from. But look, girl, why was the pastor? I ain't gonna lie, the pastor was finer than a bitch. Ooh-wee. I seen pastor, and I said, no wonder they around there swag. My hat matching my bag. You know what, girl? When I seen pastor, I was like, bitch. I ain't gonna lie. See, that's why I can't go to church, because I be going for all the wrong reasons. Because I ain't gonna lie, I be trying to be pastor side chick. I ain't gonna lie, I would literally be in there just to get pastor. I ain't gonna lie. He was fine. Ooh, he was fine. Let me get him up here, girl. Ooh. Pastor was fine. But he's still going to hell. But he was fine, though. I ain't gonna lie. I had to give him his props what it was due. See, that's why God don't put me in places like church, because he know I'm gonna be, you know, he don't want me to go straight to hell. So he want me to have a fighting chance. So he keep me far away from the church house as possible. Thank you, Lord. You the realest. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, God, for keeping me far away from the church house, because you know my heart. And when it comes to that type of stuff, my heart ain't pure. I don't want to be the one going to hell, because the pastor, I thought he winked at me. Next thing you know, I'm in the back, you know, the door locked. Woo. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to God, you know, because he knows that. He know my heart. Yes, he does. He knows my heart. Let me go get this video of pastor, girl. I couldn't believe it. I said, no way, Jose. And they said, yes, way, ho. I said, what? What church is this? And they said it's the church in Atlanta, girl. That's what they said. I didn't say it. They say the church right up the street, girl. Lord, don't put it on my heart. Please, Lord. Jesus. Please, don't do it. Please don't let me be passing down there one Sunday on the way to brunch and I just happen to walk in and there go pastor. You know, Lord, please. You know you can only give me what I can only take but so much, Lord. You've been so good to me. Please, Lord, please. Jeez Louise, Lord, please don't. Jesus. Anywho's. Let's get the video, girl. When I seen them doing, I can't play the music, y'all, because, you know, they don't play like that on YouTube. YouTube will drag it down to the ground. But I can play the video of them swag surfing down at the church house. And I ain't gonna lie, it looked like it was lit, too. And look, they had BB Judy under there talking about, see, y'all always saying it. You can't do X, Y, and Z in the church. Shut your big booty ass up, bitch. You the last person. Bitch, don't get me started. Don't get me started with what the word say. While you carrying brat heavy booty ass down there to the church to get the baby christening, girl, don't start me, Judy. Sit your ass down, big booty Judy. Sit your heavy ass down, please. Don't start me. Because, girl, I get the, you know, okay. Don't do that. Don't do me. Don't do that. Don't do me and don't do that. Don't do me and don't do that, Judith. I'm like, y'all always trying to say the church, bitch, please. Shut up. But you know, church ain't nothing but a business. Everything for sale any goddamn way. But yeah, that's what it is. Where this damn video at? Hold on, y'all. Y'all, when I seen this shit, I was like, what? I knew at that point, whenever Black Jesus come back, not the clear one, but whenever Black Jesus come back and he said I'm starting in my house, it was at that point I knew exactly what he meant. Blow the whole church. Listen, I can't say that like that, but you know what I mean? I couldn't believe it. I could not believe what I was seeing. I couldn't believe it. I said, what? It's already enough foolishness going around at the church. And then here we go to this. Jesus, Black Jesus, help these niggas. Help these niggas. Jesus Christ, I couldn't believe what I saw with my eyes. Girl, and then Nikki. Oh, you guys, while I'm looking for this, I'm now starting to understand the more time goes on, I am understanding more now why Nikki feels the way she feels about Cardi. Does that make sense? And I ain't no Barb. God knows, Lord knows, I ain't no Barb. But as time go by and I start paying attention, I'm starting to understand a lot of more things and a lot of things. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm just starting to understand some things. And it's starting to be more clear to me. And it's really upsetting me and my homegirls. I don't, but that's another stream. I don't want to get none of the who fan base gonna be mad? Barty gang. I don't want them getting upset and all of that. I don't want no trouble, no smoke, but I gotta say what I got to say. Girl, it seems to me, this is just to me, when Kanye said she was an industry plant, I feel like he wasn't lying. I don't know. I don't want the app, sir. All right. I cannot play the video because the music. Let me see. I'm going to play a little bit, y'all. Check this out, y'all. This is crazy to me. This is crazy. This is crazy. This was crazy when I seen this. I said, what? Look. Look at that. Now, look, I can't play all the music, y'all. Listen, I can only do so much. Bear with me. But watch Pastor Fine Ass. Let me get him up here. Hold on. When he come to the pulpit. Watch Pastor Fine Ass, bitch. I ain't gonna lie. There he go. Look. Ooh. And he look a little Muslim too, like he eat a little bean pie. Girl, look at the church. Tell me how that look different from the club. Somebody, I need one of the Christians to drop down. How does this look different than the church? Christians, don't leave now. Come on back in. How does this look different than the club? First and foremost, look at this in the church. Do you know the lyrics to the Swag Surf song? I'm on Hypnotic, Exotic. Look. Girl, ain't no way. Look at Pastor, bitch. Ooh, wee. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Bitch, look at Pastor. Look at Pastor, bitch. Ain't no way. And he down the street. You know the devil is busy to tempt me down there to go down there to that church house like that. Why would he do that? The devil is busy. They say he never sleeps. Y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button so the people can know we around here, around this corner. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Look at these niggas. Lord, strike them all down. But leave the pastor for a little bit, then come back and get him. Leave pastor for about 30 minutes and come back and get him, but strike the rest of them down, Lord. Look at this. This is a shame. They ought to be ashamed of themselves. My grandma, if I call my grandma and show her this video and tell her grandma this was at the church, my grandma would raise sin. Do you hear me? Look at this. Girl, look at this. This is a shame. Black people, we have gone to new lows. They say the house of the Lord is supposed to be sacred. This ain't the house of the Lord. This is the house that Jack built. This ain't the house of the Lord. The chat not showing up. Try to refresh it, baby. It's giving on my side. Y'all don't think Pastor fine? Now, y'all know I like I'm a little borderline ugly now. Come on now. Give me a little break. Come on now. Sherlock said Pastor not fine. Oh, man. Sherlock homegirl. My bad. He fine to me. You know, I like mine a little, a little close. I like mine a little close. But anywho's, I thought that was something that I felt like the church needed to discuss. Happy New Year, Renee. I felt like that was something that the church needed to discuss. Y'all could discuss it amongst yourselves because I don't frolic around in the church. But ultimately, this was disgusting when I seen it. I didn't like it. But apparently, this the new church. This how they roll, girl. Moving on. Get them off of here. All right. Now we need to discuss Keith Lee. Yes, we do. Now, I just wanted to bring Keith Lee up here because this has been a debate of mine for quite some time. I've said this on multiple occasions. Let me get him up here first. Keith Lee. Get him up here. Now, this here is Keith Lee. He gives the Boule Illuminati signs just like the rest of them, but y'all like him, so I'm gonna let him live. Well, I'm not gonna let him live. I'm just not gonna discuss it. But anyways, not on this stream. We've already discussed it. Anywho's, Keith Lee rated his top restaurants of all that he's gone to on his tour. Let me share my screen, you guys. And this is what Keith said. I didn't say it. This is what Keith said, okay? Now, I want y'all to see what Keith had to say about his restaurant tour and who he think is the bee's knees. And then I'm going to tell y'all what I said, because I've been saying this for
August 4th of this year, the Keith Lee and Family Food Tour started. So that's 5 months of touring, and it's the end of the year. So this is my official list of the places that we went to on the Keith Lee and Family Food Tour. Ranked from least favorite to most favorite, in my personal opinion. Again, my personal opinion. I don't mean no harm. I don't have no malicious intent. And I ain't gonna lie, making this list was kind of hard. It was a lot of these that could have been tied, but I ended up putting them in the list. So let's talk about it. We went to 8 different spots. We're gonna start from least favorite to most favorite. And at number 8, Atlanta. My biggest issue with Atlanta is that it was hard for us to get food. I'm a normal person, but I understand that some people perception is different. But if other people perceive me as a normal person and I went to Atlanta just to get food, I wouldn't have ate nothing. I mean, nothing. And even with people perceiving me the way they perceive me, we still barely ate. But when we did eat, it was delicious. This is a stacked list. Number 7, New York. The issue in New York for me was
Hold on, Keith. Let me say this. He did not lie when he said Atlanta's number 8. I wish the list had 50 because Atlanta would be number 50. Get me up here. Let me say this. You know, I had this debate a while back when I was reviewing Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, when that heifer, what's her name? What's the girl name? Sierra was around there saying that she's selling food. And I said them shrimp look like she got them out the Walmart freezer. Let me say this. Atlanta is known for music. They are known for music. In music. Food has never been one of them. I done been to all the soul food spots. I done cat my ass round there to the people house, to the grandma and all of them. Them people do not know how to cook in Atlanta. I'm here. I'm telling you, they do not. Girl, 7, stop it now. Now stop it, 7. Now, you know you my boo-boo. Stop it now, 7. Put a 1 in the chat if you came to Atlanta to eat. Put a 1 in the chat if you was coming to Atlanta and you was like, oh, I can't wait to go get the food down there. Put a 1 in the chat or put a 2 in the chat if that never happened. Because I feel like 7, you gaslighting me at this point. You know what I'm saying? And you know, no. Ain't nobody carrying their ass down to Atlanta to go get no food. Never. Said nobody. Never. The only reason brunch so lit is because of the atmosphere. That's it. The only reason brunch is lit is because the hookahs, the DJ, the atmosphere. The food don't even be. Everybody got chicken and waffles and lamb chops. Girl, I'm so tired of seeing the lamb chops. They should have never gave these niggas lamb chops. First of all, niggas went to grabbing all the salmon they could find. Then they come back around and give these niggas lamb chops, and these niggas ain't ate a steak or a pork chop ever since. I'm tired of it. Black people, I'm tired of it. Y'all niggas, when you tell a nigga you made pork chops, a pork chop. Yes, nigga, a pork chop. You done had your lamb chop. Now you're acting like you too. You know what I'm saying? I wish niggas would have never caught on to lamb chops. That is the worst thing that ever happened to black people. Yeah, no. And that's what I said. They started with salmon. Nicole on it. They started with salmon. Now they on to the lamb chops. Girl, you can't find a lamb or a chop nowhere, girl. Niggas all in the stores buying the lamb chops. Girl, I used to be able to go in there, get my little pack. Don't get me wrong, they're a little expensive. Girl, all the hoes with the food stamps getting all the lamb chops. Girl, girl, get them out of here. Get them out of here. Oh, don't get me started on the oxtails too. Listen, I hate it. I hate it for black people. I hate it. Black people, why are we like this? Why? Black people, why are we like this? No, you're not black. No, you girl. Why you say that? You're not black. You're not black, fat. Black people, they should have never let us taste no lamb chops or no salmon, girl. But before the salmon, y'all hoes was eating tilapia down, tilapia this, tilapia that, catfish, tilapia. They put a piece of salmon and drizzle some bourbon sauce on top of that bitch and put it over some grits or some potatoes, and them hoes ain't been back to tilapia ever since. Now you say tilapia. Oh, girl, you know tilapia, girl, please. Tilapia. Then inserts the lamb chops. Lamb chops come along, then one restaurant put them over some potatoes, or one restaurant put them over some eggs was for brunch, and these niggas ain't had a pork chop ever since. I hate it. Every single brunch place in Atlanta got salmon and lamb chops. That's it. You don't need nothing else. Salmon, lamb chops, hookah, and a DJ. It's lit. New Orleans too. Oh, yeah. New Orleans. And we got too much seafood to be running behind them lamb chops like that. I hate it. Black people, girl. Let me move on. Oh, yeah, I forgot about the crab legs. Hold on. Listen, lucky girl. When them hoes running around there getting them fucking crab legs, bitch. And I live and die for seafood. Do you hear me? I love seafood more than anything. Bitch. Them hoes went to getting them them fucking crab legs. Bitch, ain't a crab in the Mississippi River now. I hated it. It's the crabs don't even be the girl. They done random motherfuckers. It stink, girl. I don't like it. Now I will say this about the oxtails. The oxtails they catching on, but they ain't as bad as the lamb chops right now. The oxtails still have a fighting chance. We have to give the oxtails a chance to survive. Don't mention them too loud. I don't even want to talk about them no more. Give them a chance to survive. Because right now, listen, before we used to love our chicken. Now, chicken. That's how a nigga look at you when you say you want chicken. Chicken and waffles. What? You wait, what? Chicken and what? Girl, please. Chicken and what? Girl, please. Girl, I don't even feed my children chicken. What is you talking about? Bitch, please. I hate it. But let's get back to Keely. Yeah. So Atlanta should be number 8. If this was a top 100, Atlanta should be 100, 101. And they only got 100 spots on there. Atlanta has never been known for food. Y'all, God gave y'all the gift of music. Stay right there with it, okay? Stay right there. Now you're asking too much. Y'all want to have a good sports team and y'all want food? God said y'all asking too much. And he said, don't ask for too much because then you become greedy and he don't like gluttons. So Atlanta, keep the music. God ain't going to look. Don't bother him. He got a lot going on. Don't bother him messing with no food. Okay? Let's get back to Keith. What happened, Keith? Who else you got on there?
I said we recommended.
And this is another thing. New York. I'm going to let him say it before I get up here.
Genuinely don't think we got the New York experience, but I tried every avenue I possibly could try to get the New York experience. I reached out to the locals. I reached out to the people who are respected that do food reviews. I reached out to Casanat. I reached out to everybody I could possibly think to reach out, and we still didn't have that experience. Number 6, Detroit. I wanted Detroit to be number 1 because I'm from there.
Pause before you get to Detroit. I need everybody in the chat. Y'all know where I'm going with it. If you pass that lady who hold a little thing out like this, if you pass her, I need y'all up front. I definitely need y'all up front because at this point, y'all, it's getting out of hand. Now, I know I'm not the only one who feels this way, but put a 1 in the chat if you've ever been like, yo, I'm going to New York because I know that piece about to be off the chain, or I'm going up there for some good food. Or put a 2 in the chat if you was just like, I'm going up there for the shopping and to go down there by the Manhattan people and all of that. Girl, ain't nobody running down on no doggone New York for no food. Stand by.
I'm known for, fighting my boyfriend. I'm known for hitting somebody first. I'm known for
exclusive breaking
fucking
news.
up shit. I'm trying to work on it. I'm trying to be a better partner. I know, even though like women don't want to be hit and men don't want to be hit either. So I'm trying to work on that. And I've been working on that lately. I'm not gonna lie, I've been doing a little bit better with not swinging on a nigga, not bopping a nigga. I've been real good with that. I think me personally, I've been real without seeking therapy. I need to seek therapy, but on my own, I've been working real good on not punching my nigga first. I've been doing good. So kudos to me. So when I had my glasses on and he tried to snatch my glasses off my face and me not looking, I felt like you hit me. And me feeling like you hit me, I snuck him back. Don't snap. All that snatching stuff from me and all that, that's you being aggressive with me. We said we wasn't doing that anymore. We said we was not doing anything. We're not moving off emotions. We're not being aggressive with one another. Like we didn't came to that point in our relationship to where we're not gonna put our hands on each other. We're not gonna do that. So when you snatch something from me, and I felt like you hit me, I'm not looking at you. I'm looking at the road. We in the car. I'm looking at the road, and you take my glasses off my face, so I felt like you hit me. I snuck him, knock his veneer out, because don't put your hands on me. Now you trying to restrain me. We on some restraining shit. And you pull over on the side of the road on the arm ramp because you're restraining me. I get out because I don't want you restraining me. When I get out the car, we on the side of the interstate. When I get out the car, don't bring me back to the car. Let me calm down. I'm removing myself so I can calm down. You can calm down. We both upset right now. It could get worse, whatever. As I'm walking away from the car, you drag me back to the car. Why is you dragging me back to the car? Now I'm not restraining. I'm not struggling with you. I'm not fighting you, but now you dragging me back to the car. I'm not mad that you dragged me. I'm mad because you had no regard for people that could see us. You had no regard for the people that's watching. You had no regard if anybody could have pulled over, did something, somebody could have got involved. We in St. Tammany Parish, bitch, the fucking police could have seen you. Anything could have happened. I ain't break up with Ray because we had a little scuffle. This is what we do. I broke up with you because you had no regard for us being in public and you dragged me to a car. I ain't know the reason why I put out the video and said, I'm going to put this tea out because I ain't know who seen us on the side of the road. It was too many people passing us on the side of the road. Anybody could have seen us. Anybody could have took a video. They got people pulling over. Anybody could have seen it. That's why I put it out. And not to mention, I forgot when I was on, it's plenty of times I told when I'm on live, I told y'all when me and Ray get into it and every time we be on some breakup shit, Ray don't feel like it's a real breakup until it's posted. Ray used to ask me, oh, post it because this not real if you don't post it. Ray wanted a public breakup. That's what he wanted. That's why I made the post. I wanted to deal with my breakup privately. I feel like when we break up, we can go out separate ways, and when they come out, and come out. But like last time, I posted before I was single because he asked me to, and when I did, he started crying, and I took it down. Like we're not gonna act like. And I told my live this. I told live. I'm like, when we break up, you be wanting me to post it, and you want me to tell everybody because you feel like it's not authentic until we really until it's posted. I did that already. I don't want to do that anymore. That's why I posted, so you could feel free. Not just that, when we on our way home, I'm thinking you would have been, a a little apologetic, a little, you know, remorseful. The whole time, the whole time we in the car, you mad at me as if I done you something. So now I'm like, okay, bet, I can't wait till I get home. When I get home, bitch, it's over for you. That's how I felt in that moment. When Ray commented back to my post of me, I didn't say, oh, Ray fucked up and he this. No, I said, let me put this tea out. I'm no longer engaged. I'm single, this, that, and all that. We're not gonna be friends because we're not. Whatever. And then you double back with the calling me a bully. Did I play on words? Yes. I should have dodged them licks. Was Ray punching on me? No. I did play on words. So maybe I over exaggerate a little bit. But did you drag me? Did we fight? Yes. Yes. I mean, let's be real. We did. We did. You was aggressive with me. I got aggressive back. But this is what we do. But we said we wasn't doing that anymore. That's why I was pissed off. We said we was not doing this. We made a vow to, we are too grown. We got too much going on for us to be moving off emotions and for us to get physical because we upset. I know that all too well. That's me. A nigga make me mad, I'm bopping him. I don't want to be that person anymore. I don't, because I have to deal with repercussions if I keep hitting on a man. I know what I got to deal with, me putting my hands on a nigga. I got to deal with whatever come behind it. I don't want to deal with that. I'm not stronger than a man. I don't give a fuck about a whole set. I'm bigger, I'm taller. Bitch, I'm not stronger than a fucking man. Ain't no way you gonna sit around and say, oh, ain't no way she let that little, Ray is stronger than me. Any man is stronger than me, bitch. I'm not no man. I don't give a fuck how tall I am, how big I am. I am not no man. You ain't no man. You can't physically be no man. You just can't. I don't know why motherfuckers act like, oh, he couldn't have. No, it would have made more sense to say, I ain't no weak hoe. I ain't gonna let no nigga put their hands on me. I ain't gonna, especially without me fighting back. So that's why I ended my relationship. Not on some I'm battered and I'm in this abusive ass. No, because I felt like you ain't give a fuck in that moment, and we said we wasn't doing it no more. You didn't. I got a whole lot of love and respect for Ray. A whole lot. I don't feel like Ray's a fucked up person. I don't feel like he's an abusive person, but I do feel like he need help. I do. I do feel like he need help. Fuck, we both need help, but he need help. He need to see somebody. He got to work on his temper. If I make you mad, nothing I should say, nothing I should do should make you mad enough to reach for me in no type of way. Ain't nothing wrong with that. We all probably need some help, but he got to get help. I'm fucked up because of my relationship ended. That's why I'm fucked up. I'm not fucked up because I was abused. I'm fucked up because everything I poured into this relationship has ended. So I just wanted to put that out there because I am a public, and I'm not, again, I ain't asking for no privacy. It is what it is. I see a lot of people making fun of and, you know, saying some whatever. It is what it is. I know what come with this. That's why I ain't want to do this. That's why I ain't want to do the public breakup. That's why I said I'd rather deal with my breakup privately. So we just, you know, we all need some counseling. We all need some therapy. I definitely appreciate his post apologizing because he knew he was wrong for that. He knew he was wrong. Bitch, I ain't no bullet. Don't play with me. Bitch, don't play with me. And he ain't no bullet. I would never got on there and say, oh yeah, I dodged a bullet, because that would be a lie. That would be a lie. That would be a lie. Because I don't look at you as a bullet. I don't. But I appreciate everybody that reached out to me during that time, because it was and still is an emotional time for me. I appreciate y'all. It means a lot to me. I wish Ray the best. Hopefully, I don't know. I'm not gonna flex like it's fuck Ray and Ray could die and Ray could whatever. I'm deeply in love with Ray. That was my fiance. Like last week I was planning the wedding.
That ain't
so
my
I'm just saying
partner.
if he able to seek help, and I ain't saying say it. I'm talking about on some real, like I gotta move on while you deal with your trauma and I gotta work on myself too. But we can't do that together. We gotta do that separate. And whatever happened with that, I don't know. We may revisit. We may not.
All right, girl. You finished?
Love y'all. Bye.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Bye. Bye, Super. Bye, Super. Bye, Super. Because you interrupt my Keith Lee review. Bye, Super. Bye, Super. Bye, Super. Bye, Super. Get me up here. Let me get me up here. Bye, Super, because you done pissed me off. Bye, Super. Bye. I wasn't even ready to get on you yet. Bye, Super. Bye. Bye. Bye, Super. Super was talking loud and ain't saying nothing. Bye, Super. Bye, Super. I ain't even got the Super because we got other things to discuss on Super, but I'm shaking. Bye, Super. Bye, Super. I see why MC Shaking called you stupid scent. Bye, Super. Bye, Super. Bye, Super. I see why MC Shaking called you stupid scent. Bye, Super. Bye, Super. Look at Bianca say New Orleans, come to the front. New Orleans, New Orleans, we gonna need y'all up here too in a second. Let me get through with Keith Lee and come back to, because I'm really trying to choose my words wisely with this Super girl. Bye, Super. Because just bye. For now. Put yes, Nola on the docket, girl. No, New Orleans, we on the docket. New Orleans, we on the docket. I just got through dragging or getting ready to drag New York. And here come Nola. Here comes Nola to steal the shine. New York, y'all off the hook. Nola, y'all on the docket. New York, y'all off the hook. Shout out to New York. Y'all off the hook. Nola, y'all on the docket. New Orleans, y'all. New Orleans, we on the docket. Now, I can't even get my New York drag out because New Orleans on the docket. It just, for the life of me, I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? And back when I grew up, we used to do a lot of borough water advisories. We did. When they say, something was going on with the water. But that wasn't nothing but God saving y'all New York. Yes, it was. I had just asked y'all about the green lady, didn't I? Look at God. God said, not today, Satan. That's what he told me when I was getting ready to drag New York. He said, not today, Satan. Get you up here. That's what he said. That's what he said. God said, when I said, if you pass the green lady who hold a thing in her hand, I did like that. Somebody in the chat said, Super going live. And I should have followed my first mind and not listened, but that was nothing but God. God said, no, put New York down, put the lady down with the green thing. And I put her down. And then as I clicked on the live, they said, pick up Nola. Pick up Nola. Put New York down and pick up Nola. That's what they said. That's what God said. Put New York. Put them down and pick up Nola. This the first day of the year. This the first day of the year. And Nola, y'all the first ones on the girl. I hate us, but give us a minute. Give it New Orleans. I mean, if you're from New Orleans, 504-985. Hell, if you're from Louisiana, tap in. I need y'all to stay put. I need y'all up to the front of the congregation, but stay close. I'm not calling y'all up yet. Stay right here. We got a whole segment for y'all. For us. I'm saying y'all, for us. We are on the docket. We have a whole segment. I need y'all up to the front, but off to the side. When I call us back up here, then we'll discuss it. Because see, at this point, this is just me. That was a sign from the good Lord. That was God. Yes, it was. That wasn't nobody but the Most High. I said, Put New York, put them down and pick up NOLA. Yes, he did. He said, pick up NOLA. Girl, I can't believe this. You can't make this shit up. Angela said, my cat's name is Nola. She walked up to the TV and hit the screen because she thinks you calling her name. I'm a 504 girl. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Pick up Nola. Pick up Nola. Pick up Nola. That's where we at. Pick up Nola. Jesus. This just made me hot, girl. Anyway. I was just about to give us props with the Keith Lee review. But they said God works in mysterious ways. Yes, he do. Yes, he do. They say God works in mysterious ways. They say he may not come when you want him, but he always on time. And it had to be somebody in the Boogie Down Bronx or somewhere up in New York sending up a nice one to the Lord because he wasn't coming when you wanted him, but he was damn sure on time. Sit down, New York, and pick up NOLA. Girl, this done made me mad. I wasn't even on Supa yet. Girl, Supa, why you get your big head ass up here with that duck ass shit? Why would you get your fro up here with that duck ass shit? Bitch. Happy New Year, Barbara. Happy New Year, boo. It would have been a Happy New Year for the NOLA, but apparently the NOLA don't want a Happy New Year. So here we are. But thank you for the wish of a Happy New Year. This telling me everything I need to know about NOLA 2024. NOLA 2024, girl. New Orleans, have you ever been swallowed? Swallowed, New Orleans, have you ever been swallowed? I would like to be swallowed. New Orleans, have you ever been swallowed? Look, Monique, NOLA do need a song. We ain't never vote on a song. We definitely need a song because this is ridiculous at this point. It's gonna be a NOLA winning year for 2024. I can feel it. I can feel it. This is gonna be a NOLA winning year all 2024. But the gag is we're not gonna be winning nothing good. I cannot. Anywho's, where was I? Okay. Girl, come on back over here by Keely so we can get this over with and do what we need to do, girl. This is ridiculous. Anyway, ain't nobody still coming to get no pizza from New York, y'all. I'm sorry. Ain't nobody never said they wanted nothing from no New York to eat. Now, let's see what he said about Detroit, because I ain't never ate Detroit food. But, you know, I feel like Detroit, you know, I would think they would have good cooking or something. That's what I would think. Let's see what Key had to say so we can get NOLA up here.
I'm born and raised there. Us as a team, we had a talk, and the diversity at the other spots kind of outshined Detroit. Now, the food spots we went to were really good. The customer service was really good, but it did lack diversity to the other places that we went to. But again, that don't take away from the amazing spots that we were able to go to while we were there. Number 5, LA. Now, granted, we didn't do a full food tour there, but we went to LA like 20 times this year. And at the beginning, it was really hard for us to find really good, authentic food spots. But towards the end, we really found some amazing spots that made LA go up on this list. When I say the word diversity, LA and New York is the first 2 spots that come up in my mind. LA got everything you would think of. And I went on record saying I wasn't a fan of the LA food scene. I retract that statement. After exploring and really going to LA spots, and we haven't even really went to all of the LA spots. We just went to a few. Delicious. Number 4, Vegas. Again, when you talk about diversity, melting pot. Vegas opened the door for me when it comes to different foods and different cultures and hearing people's.
Listen, I just left Vegas. I don't give a fuck how much diversity they got down there. Them people can't cook. I don't care what nobody say. I was just down there for Halloween. I was down there for about 4 days. Them people can't cook to save their life. Worst food I ever had. Worst food I ever had. I'm telling you.
Stories and listening to
I love you, man. I love you so much.
and and getting out of my shell. When I got off the strip and I went to the neighborhoods and I went to the communities and I went to these mom and pop spots, it really opened my eyes. It opened my horizons. It opened doors. They could not be in the top 4 for me. And again, this list was really close for me. Detroit, Vegas, and LA was fighting. Now we move on to the top 3. Honorable mentions, Miami. We went to Miami, but we didn't do a full food tour there.
Okay, hold on. He got more.
Cleo's. Crazy. Then we met the auntie at Soul Prime. Her food was delicious. It's not much I even got to say about Chicago. It just was an amazing place for me to be in. I loved it there. I ain't gonna lie. Number 2, Houston.
Pause. I don't know. I ain't had Chicago food in a while, but I would always rate Chicago number 2 and then Houston number 3. That's just me, because Houston got a lot of barbecue. If it was me, but I ain't had Chicago food since after Katrina. But as far as the big mamas in there cooking, to me, Chicago number 2. But he's saying Houston. Let's hear him out.
Speaking of almost every spot that we went to being delicious, Houston was one of those places. It was one place that carried Houston for me. The Puttery. I've always been very picky on desserts because I'm not really a huge sweets person. I like sweets, but they got to be very good in my opinion for me to really like them. In the Puttery, boy. Also can't think of one spot we went to in Houston that we didn't love. This was a stacked list. And for me, this was really hard to come to the conclusion. But number 1, New Orleans, in my opinion, what set New Orleans apart, not by much, by like this much, but it did, was the customer service. Everywhere we went, we felt like family. I'm talking about, it felt like I was just going to my cousin's house. It didn't feel like I was going to a restaurant. It didn't feel like I was going to an establishment. It felt like I was going to auntie, mama, pawpaw, whoever house you want to go to. That's what it felt like. And the food.
Look at the lamb chops. What I told you. Hold on. Well, look at the lamb chops. Look at the lamb chops. That's why the fucking lamb. Mary had a little lamb. The bitch ain't found them since y'all niggas started eating lamb chops. Look at the lamb. What was he eating, guys? What was he eating? Lamb chops. Mary had. See, I didn't realize when they say had and they were talking past tense. I didn't realize what happened to the little lamb Mary had. This nigga over there eating doggone lamb chops. Girl, poor Mary. Poor Mary. Ridiculous.
Oh, shit. Everything was fried, dyed, laid to the side. I left 15 pounds heavier. That is not an exaggeration. And would I do it again? Absolutely. Immediately. Today. Right now. Pack the bags. Get on the plane. See y'all later. Dead serious. When I say New Orleans was a for sure, you're right on. Absolutely. In every sense of the word. But with that being said, that concludes my personal list of the first leg of the Keith Lee and Family Food Tour.
All right, Keith. Let me say this, y'all. This was supposed to be me giving New Orleans props. Yes, it was. He had went down there and he had said, he went to a lot of places. No, Brownberry. No, they don't. No, they don't. Brownberry said New York deserves a do-over. He went to gentrified spots. Girl. Let me ask you a question, Brownberry. You in the chat. Anybody from New York? What is the dish what is the dish? Get me up here. I really want to know because I'm not in New York. What is the dish in New York that people like? If you was having somebody come up to do a food tasting, like if you can invite Keith Lee, what is the dish or place you would send him to get the real New York experience? I'm confused. Tamara, he tried a whole bunch of stuff. He tried a whole bunch of stuff. They just showed him eating the lamb chop. Or Tracy, take you out to New Orleans this summer? Girl, I can't wait to go to Mardi Gras. We'll be out there. I can't wait to go to Mardi Gras this year. Barbecue in New York? Cheesecake? You talking about the cheesecake Diddy wanted them people to go up there and buy? You can't be talking about the infamous cheesecake. You cannot be talking about the cheesecake that Diddy wanted to make in the band to go walk across the bridge and get. You better not be talking about that cheesecake. Buffalo Wild Wings. Oh, Buffalo Wings. West Indian. But you know what's crazy though? This is what I think is funny about New York. New York, y'all really don't have no like Like, y'all not known for nothing because it's such a big melting pot. You see what I'm saying? So, like, some people would be like, oh, you got to try the West Indian. Oh, you got to try the Cuban. Oh, you got... It really, does it really belong to New York? Or does it belong to the culture? Oh, yes, ma'am, Teresa. I'm going to stop you when you start lying, baby. Can y'all cook? Please, bitch. When I moved up there in Chicago after Katrina, girl... And I went ate, girl. Even at the restaurants and at the, ooh, girl, when I went to the people's house, girl. That was my first time having chicken and dumpling. Ooh, girl, eating that spaghetti with that fried fish. You know, we don't do that in New Orleans. We don't eat we don't fry no fish with no spaghetti. But when I got up there, woo, that food was off the chain. I gotta give y'all props. But I'm saying this to say, New York, y'all be getting upset. Oh, New York, my homeboy, I got 2 homeboys from New York. One from Queens and one from Brooklyn. Oh, the pizza. Nigga, I done had that ragged ass pizza. I don't like the sauce too particularly. And then personally, that shit trash. Pizza Hut tastes better than that shit to me. I think the food that's good belongs to the cultures that provide the food. But New York within itself don't have a culture as far as the food. New York within itself don't have a food culture. Does that make sense? They just have a bunch of cultures providing the food. I ain't bugging, Kathy. I know you from New York. When you say words like bugging, see, I could tell. I know you from New York. Where you from? What part of New York? When she say you bugging, oh yeah, that's up there in New York. That's New York. Mm-hmm. That's New York. Anybody who say bugging, that's New York. What part of New York you from, Kathy? Come on, Kathy, tell us what part of New York you from. Which one of the boroughs? Is you from the boogie down Bronx? Oh, Brooklyn. Wait. I seen it. She said she from Brooklyn. See how I know my people. I know black people, and I know what we sound and what we do. I know it. I knew it. Brooklyn, home of the greatest rappers. Big come first, then a queen comes after. Now put your lighters up. Yay! I knew you was from New York when you said you bugging. I knew it. Black people nowhere else say no shit like that. You bugging. What that mean, you bugging? Girl, I'm here for it, dude. I'm here for it. Brooklyn, no. Ain't that what y'all be saying? Or is that the Jamaicans? Or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Brooklyn. Yay. Is Brooklyn in the house? Hey. Shout out to New York, man, but y'all ain't known for no food. I'm sorry. I'm now Houston and Chicago. I feel like we could debate it. To me, but for me, my number 2 is Chicago. To me, that's just to me. That's just to me. All right. Let's move on. Before I get to stupid scent, hold on. Let me make sure I done got everybody off the docket. Before I get to stupid scent, I got to make sure I got everybody on the docket. Hold on. Ooh, excuse me. Girl. Oh, we got to get on. We did Funky. We did, do y'all care about Cardi? Let's just listen to her curse her fans out, and then we can move on to Act. I got to do some corrections on Act's story because I did a video and I was not correct on the video. And I'm the type of integral journalist type of hoe that I am. I can come back and be like, I was wrong on some things. My stand still stands, but I have to correct a few things. Stand by. Let's get Cardi up here cursing out her people, and then I want to ask the Barty Game. What type of abuse turns you on the most? That's all I want to know from Barty Game. Because it seems like y'all like to be abused. Hold on. Because ain't no way a bitch or a nigga bitch or a bitch nigga gonna be playing with me like that. I don't give a fuck who they is. But you know, the Barty Gang, they toxic.
That I got dick down yesterday? Absolutely, baby. I'm not gonna put y'all can use your rose on New Year's Eve. I need some dick on New Year's Eve.
That ain't what I
feel like we was vibing yesterday.
Hold on, y'all. That wasn't the video I was on. Did she get dick down yesterday? Y'all stop meddling in people's marriages. Let's play with Supa and Lou. Well, no, what's the dude name? Ray. Let's play with Supa and Ray. Because the married people, girl, don't even get into it with them, girl. Let them people Do whatever it is they want to do, child. Cause Cardi ain't leaving that nigga. After all of that shit she done did, please.
About to delete my whole fucking social media because y'all don't shut the fuck up. And it's the same fucking shut the fuck up. About to delete my whole fucking social media because y'all don't shut the fuck up. And it's the same fucking dump, my own fucking fan base. The last time I got dragged was because my fucking fan base. I don't see nobody talking shit but my own fucking fan base. But y'all want to send me a fucking book just to talk shit on the fucking timeline. Did I confirm all this with a man? No. So why the fuck y'all keep talking? Leave me the fuck alone. The fuck? Shut the fuck up. Stupid ass motherfuckers. I'm about to fucking unfollow all of y'all because that's all I see. Y'all fucking shit on my timeline. I'm searching my name. I'm trying to see anybody else talking shit. Nobody is talking shit but y'all. So shut the fuck up.
Y'all heard.
All over my shit. Shut up. Y'all heard something out of my mouth? Did y'all heard that I'm back with a nigga on my mouth? Shut the fuck up.
Ooh, the way she's
about to delete my whole fucking social media because y'all don't shut the fuck up. And it's the same fucking dump, my own fucking fan base. The last time I got dragged was because my fucking fan base. I don't see nobody talking shit but my own fucking fan base. But y'all want to send me a fucking book just to talk shit on the fucking timeline. Did I confirm all this with a man? No. So why the fuck y'all keep talking? Leave me the fuck alone. The fuck? Shut the fuck up. Stupid ass motherfuckers. I'm about to fucking unfollow all of y'all because that's all I see. Y'all fucking shit on my timeline. I'm searching my name. I'm trying to see anybody else talking shit. Nobody is talking shit but y'all. So shut the fuck up. All over my shit. Shut up. Y'all heard something out of my mouth? Did y'all heard that I'm back with a nigga on my mouth? Shut the fuck up. About to delete my whole fucking social media because y'all don't shut the fuck up.
Hold on. Shut up, girl. Shut up. I'm looking for Queen. Queen, comment on the backup page so I can mod you up, fat. Now, while I'm waiting on Queen to comment, just put me in the chat so I can see you. Let me say this. Let me say what I got to see. First of all, my question was in the beginning, what kind of abuse turns y'all on the most, Barty Gang? Because there's no way possible that a bitch could be talking to me like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not possible. Can somebody drop the Discord link in the backup channel, please? Okay, I got you, Queen Rev. You not modded over here? I thought you was modded over here. I sure thought you was modded over here. All right, I think I rinsed you up. I ain't gonna spend too much time on it, y'all, because it seemed like y'all not interested. But let me say this, y'all. She came out later and said, oh, this was kind of toxic. My fans, da. Bitch. Y'all idol worship these folks so much that y'all would literally let them get up there and play on y'all top like that. That's what it's giving. Sorry. That's literally what it's giving. Let's move on. We ain't got to do too much. DJ Akademiks. Let me say this. And I want to address a few things to a few bitches that was in my comment. You know, I pride myself on being somebody that's not above reproach. Y'all could get under my comments if I have something wrong. And one of the girls, the first original girl, and I was going to screenshot it and put y'all on blast, but I'm going to let y'all hoes live. But mind your tongue, bitch. Let me say this. The first girl who made the comment and was like, oh, no, Voodoo, you got it wrong, da-da-da-da-da-da. I was like, okay, makes sense. But then as I scrolled down through the comments under her comment, it was a few raggedy bald-head bitches in there talking about, see, she don't know what the F sheets or she don't know what she talking about and da-da-da, and they just be reporting off clips. You need to do the da-da-da-da-da. Bitch, first and foremost, you could have came in here and said, oh, girl, hey, you got it wrong. It's this, that, and the third. Because we all don't follow the same media outlets. We all are getting conflicting information. I have no problem coming up on this thing and correcting anything I said wrong. I am one of the few people down at YouTube that has no problem with putting the egg on my face saying, you know what, I misspoke, I'm wrong. But what I'm not going to do is let a cyber hoe, a cyber hoe, a bitch who probably looked like the Green Goblin behind her computer get on this motherfucking app and tell me I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Bitch, educate me, ho, but be respectful, bitch. I respect every bitch and every nigga and every woman and every man. Even the ones I don't like, I respect. But what we will not do is come on here and disrespect me as if you, because see, a lot of y'all hoes, and if it ain't true, I'm not talking about you. If it was you in my comments with that duck ass shit hoe, put a 1 in the chat and make yourself known so we could discuss it. Because see, like I said, it's nothing wrong with you coming up saying, hey girl, you got this wrong. The original girl who commented, she said, hey Voodoo, you got it wrong, I was like, oh shit, let me go back and redo it. Mind you, it's New Year's Eve, bitch, I'm turned. I'm looking at shit, getting clips, and I'm doing what I need to do. But for you bitches to get in my motherfucking chat with that cyber ugly ass shit, talking about, oh, that you need to do your homework, or don't speak on it, or da-da-da, shut your ugly ass up, bitch. I know you ain't got no nigga. I know you don't have a nigga. You know how I know you ain't got no nigga? Because you not even a reasonable bitch. Shut your ugly ass up, ho. Be respectful when you come at me, bitch. You can come and say I'm wrong and let me go back and do the homework and correct my wrongs, and we could go from there. But bitch, don't disrespect me. I don't disrespect nobody on this app unless they disrespect me first. I don't just arbitrarily go off on people, even if I disagree, even if I feel like they're wrong. I give everybody their fucking respect. But it's a lot of you hoes who don't have the gall or the face to get your ugly ass on the camera and do a fucking channel that's gonna get in my motherfucking chat to tell me, or I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. No, bitch, you don't know what you talking about, ho. And I feel like this. Let me say this part. Let me fix my head, bitch, because y'all done got my head to hitting to the side, bitch. I'm over here on my Willy Wonka, bitch. Let me say this, ho. Let me say this. It's one thing to have an opinion or to have some facts that I may not have and school me on the facts. I'm here for it. I ain't got no problem with that. But what I will not do is let a cyber hoe, you get it? Bitch, you ain't even real to me, ho. I can't even see your face, bitch. I don't even see your mouth as you typing, bitch. What I will not do is let a cyber hoe get on here and try to play me like as if I don't know what the fuck I'm doing and I don't know what I'm talking about. Bitch, create a channel, ho. Create a channel, ho, and get up here and let me see if you get every fucking thing right, you raggedy bitch. These hoes do the fucking most over here, bitch, and it was on that backup channel, I believe. I don't know which channel it was on, but whatever channel it was on, bitch, I don't have a problem with you correcting me, but do it respectfully, bitch, because when I wanted to reply back to you in the chat, bitch, I'd have been banned from my own page, bitch, what I wanted to say. What I wanted to reply and say, bitch, I wouldn't have been able to respond in my own chat because, bitch, I was going to drag you, ho. Mind your motherfucking manners, bitch. You could be respectful and say, hey, girl, you might want to go check this out. Duck assholes. I bet you sitting your big nasty ass at the house with a duster on, bitch. Fucking grandchildren still living there and they 38, bitch. 38 with their grandchildren, bitch. You got 4 generations living under your roof while y'all over there trying to sell stamps to keep the lights on. Girl, fuck y'all. Girl, don't play with me. Don't play with me, bitch. Don't play with me. This is not, 2024, I'm not playing with y'all hoes. Stop playing with me. Correct me. I don't have a problem with that, but do not fucking play with me. I respect everybody. Don't fucking play with me. And that's on SY, on schoolyard. Put the SYs in the chat. On schoolyard, bitch. My shit. Hold on, bitch. Fuck wrong with you, ho. Fucking play with me. Bitch. Shout out to the first girl who was very respectful. I was gonna screenshot. I was gonna put y'all hoes up on the Summer Jam screen. Ain't that what they do in New York? I was gonna put y'all hoes up on the Summer Jam screen, but I let you live, bitch. Next time, I'ma drag your ass down to the white meat. Do you hear me? Thank you for the super chat, Moo Moo and Mimosas. They got the first roast of 2024, and this was supposed to go to Super. Moving on. Let me say what I got to say. Thank you again for the super chat, Moo Moo and Mimosas. So, when I did the DJ Akademiks story, that video, first thing that I did wrong was I conflated two different females. The Cheyenne person, that's his ex-girlfriend. She is the girl who stole allegedly $500,000 from DJ Akademiks. He said he caught her on camera. He went to her and was like, "Hey girl, you stole my motherfucking money." He said she went out and bought $100,000 car. And I'm sitting here saying, well, hold up. Bitch, anybody who spend that type of money off the cuff will automatically trigger the I, the R, and the S. So how in the hell did she spill $500,000 of your money and then go carry her ass down to the parking lot, not the parking lot, to the car dealership and go spend $150 on a car? Bitch, it automatically triggers the capital letter people, the money police. So I have questions on that. Then he said she went got a new apartment, bitch. It's just so many questions on that. However, in my video, I made it like those two were the same girl. That's not the girl who was accusing him and his partners of the SA or the R word. Thank you, 7D, for the super chat. Don't give them haters your power. Remember, you are the voodoo queen. Tell them bow down. Sometimes they got to get it, though. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I just be like, fuck it. You know, I got Kermit the Frog in the back of my head who be saying, fuck all that. Give it to him. You know what I'm saying? But I understand, Steven. Thank you, my baby. That's another thing, CJ. Then he said she gave it all back. So I'm like, wait a minute. What I do know, see, I got good credit. Yes, I do. I pride myself on buying my home without a realtor by myself, 2 point something. I'm telling y'all too much of my business. Listen. Everybody knows that when you purchase a vehicle, the value of it depreciates the moment you drive off the lot. What does that mean? If you spend $150K on a vehicle, when you drive off the lot, that bitch worth about 85. So if she took your money, got an apartment, got a car, got all of this shit, where the fuck? Oh, mind you, he also said she was cash apping his money to other niggas. How'd she get the money back? And he took her back after that. Oh, yes, he did. He took her back. And remember, DJ Ek was around there saying he was the prize. And I said, nigga, the prize of what? There's no way a person who believes they the prize is going to fuck around and get $500,000 stolen from them and then take the bitch back. You know you a big, fat, funky, nasty, cheesy, dirty bitch. And you know the bitches you got only round there for the money. And you're using that to your advantage. That's literally what you're doing. You're using that to your advantage is what you're doing. Because this does not make sense. And that's another thing. It's also coming up that he was around there playing with them little girls down there at the high school. Are we talking or what we doing? Because I have one more thing I need to clear up. Hold on. Let me share my screen. Allegedly, he down there playing with them little girls by the school.
So weird. Here y'all go. I know people's not gonna believe me, so yeah. And you're not gonna say nothing in my DMs but just a heart. And I think that was like bait for me to like text back, but I never texted back because I'm just like, what am I supposed to say to this? I looked at my likes, and why out of all my pictures that I have on my Instagram, he only liked the one that I have in a bathing suit. So mind you, I like looked at my likes and I didn't even remember dude's name for real. So I just put I am because that's all I like remembered. But I'm scrolling down and ding ding ding, he's right here under a picture with me on my bathing suit.
Let me say this. It is one thing to have them nignogs, that them nigga sales down there following Act, because Act give them type of tease, especially when he was over there with Funky and Fit. It's one thing to be niggas and over there following them, but and it was bitches. It wasn't even men. I see when I drag Worm Food, the schmins come out of the woodwork because that's their daddy. You know, they never had a daddy of themselves. So when I say Worm Food, it gets them crawling out of the crevices of their mammy's couches, because how dare I speak ill of the only father they've ever known. So I get that. You know what I'm saying? But it was two bitches under my motherfucking comments talking to me, talking about how I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Bitch, go lay down, bitch. For women to be going to bat for Act, that tells me a lot about the state of black women. And that's why every time somebody get fucked up like stupid scent, I say, black women, we need to talk. Because y'all hoes will really go against your own behind a nigga. Bitch, he don't even respect women. Have you not seen him on the fucking, have we not seen Act on Fresh and Funky and Fit? Come on now. Don't do me. But it was two bitches. That's who it was. And that blew me. That blew the fuck out of me. This is another thing I want to correct. So, also, the girl who's alleging that she was essayed in the house, so first of all, I corrected that. That and the girl Cheyenne, her and the girl Cheyenne are two different girls. So he invites the girl the other girl, I forget her name, the one who accused him. He invites her over to his house for him, and allegedly he falls asleep, and then his friends is over there on top of the girl. He don't know it until the next morning. He wake up, he see the doggone video, and he confronts her. She hollers, she don't remember. He said, you did. She said, let me see the video. Then she tell him to look at it again. He don't want to look at it. But the big smoking blicky on this thing was his friends didn't even tell him that they ran a train on a girl. Red flag, nigga. Red flag. So this girl who's alleging that, you know, she was assaulted, called the police and had the police in there raiding the house. Now, Act said that the ex-girlfriend who stole the money, she's now indicted on charges for stealing money or something like that, girl. I don't know. It's really messy to say this is a big, fat, funky nigga. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, I got the girls that you don't know what you're talking about. Shut up, bitch. Shut your ugly ass up, who? But I don't care if it was consensual or not. Which, if the girl said it wasn't consensual, because this is another thing I have to add. Act got up here and said the police looked at the videotape and couldn't find nothing on the tape, so no charges were pressed. Pause. So you mean to tell me the NYPD or wherever he lived, they not up to date on SA laws and SH laws? Because the way the laws work is, irregardless to if it looks as if she's on it for the night of, a woman, no means no at any point, even afterwards, right? So you telling me the police looked at the video and said, oh no, she looked like a willing participant, and y'all just gonna completely just disregard what this girl had said? Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. In no other situation would that work. In no other situation would that work. None. If she was a clear girl, and they said, and the girl said, I said no, and they could have had a reenactment plan with her playing herself, they still would have took his ass down into the county. Now, this is one question I have about the girl. The girl said that there was an R kit done. Well, if that was an R kit and you alleging that Act was one of the people, why ain't nobody in jail? This story is messy. This story is super, super messy. Thank you for the super chat 7D. Voodoo, where do the tithes and offerings go? Child, you talking about when they were swag surfing, child, to pastor. Tell them call me. Thank you again for the super chat. I hope you're refreshed. Thank you, 7. For the super chat, Voodoo, it's all love. I have family in Georgia. Girl, thank you. Oh, I'm saying girl, you're not a girl, but you know what I mean? No, yeah, I get it, girl. Listen, these people. Thank you again for the super chat, 7. Why do some women and men like these toxic relationships, Voodoo? They get a high off of it, 7. And we about to get into her in 2 seconds. Soon as I wrap act up. Because this whole shit sound crazy to me. All of it. On all sides. But I want to say this. Thank you for the super chat, Charlene. Voodoo, I'm waiting for your read. Give me 2 seconds, Charlene. I'm about to get up right now. Hold on. Thank you again for the super chat, Mumu and Mimosa. They got the first read of 2024. We already read that one. Thank you again for the super chat, 7. Thank you for the super chat, Caramelly Mel. Big bag act got swallowed. He would. Big bag act. Girl, the whole story sound crazy. Thank you, Mumu and Mimosa. She said this man is a liar. You can hear her screaming. Okay, that's another thing I wanted to address. Thank you again for the super chat. Yes, I believe that. Thank you again for the super chat, Yolanda. Go lay down. Hold on. Go lay down with the disrespect. Thank you again for the super chat, y'all. Let me say this. In that video, did y'all remember that video that I put in there with the girl in the background screaming? Let me just go get it so y'all can get some context of what I'm about to see. This whole story is disgusting and nasty. I don't know what the fuck going on, but something in the milk ain't clean somewhere. Hold on. Look at them fucking hyenas. Them fucking, girl, I can't stand them fucking dogs. Girl, I can't stand them. Listen to this, and then I'm going to tell you what Ag said. Listen to this. Trigger warning. All right, I feel like that's enough. Listen. So according to Ack, big nasty ass, Ack said when all of that was going on, he had live streamed so that he can show that he was putting her out the house. She is in the background screaming and acting a fool because I can't remember if he said the police was putting her out or either way she was getting put out. That's what he said what was going on in the background. That makes he said she just wild out. And listen, don't get me wrong. I'm not stupid enough to know that some women wouldn't do some crazy shit. So let's start there first. He's saying, I think he said that was the police, I believe, that was getting her up and getting her up out of there. And she was over there screaming bloody, you know what. The whole story sounds like shit. Somebody is lying. If not, a lot of them are lying. If not, all of them are lying. Because if she got an R kid, number one, why nobody ain't in jail? If he is over there saying that the police saw the video, how do they just dismiss that because she looked like a willing participant? If she's under the influence, automatically, you cannot get consent from a woman under the influence. You cannot get consent from anyone under the influence. That is textbook SHSA rules and laws. You cannot get consent from someone under the influence. Let me say it again. You cannot get consent from anyone under the influence. Typically, the way it works that if there's a female and a male, especially in normal situations, the male weighs more. The male can have 3 drinks, the female can have 3 drinks, and the female will typically be more buzzed and or drunk than the male because the male has more body weight. Well, not body weight, but they weigh more and they're bigger. So their tolerance level is higher. So if you and a friend, if you a woman and you out with your male friend and both of y'all go get shit-faced at the bar, let's just say y'all both have 10 drinks apiece. 10 drinks on him gonna feel like 10 where it may feel like 15 or 20 on you. If the next morning you wake up as a woman, you say, I did not consent or I could not consent, but I don't give a good goddamn if they made a whole videotape about it and put it on Pornhub. You cannot consent. So how is it that you saying the police, I'm talking about act, you saying the police seen the video and was like, oh no, she looked like she consent. Don't make sense. Don't make sense. Don't make sense. I still stand on the fact, and I ain't going to spend too much long on this. I just wanted to update that. But I still stand on the fact that, number one, it is all Akademiks' fault and his responsibility. You are the homeowner. You are the one inviting said people to your home. It is you. And if these is your partners and they went and smashed on a girl who came for you, how is it that you still, how are these your partners? How are these your partners? And they smashing on a girl who came for you. Didn't even tell, if they felt like they did it consensually and she was just a FO, why didn't they come and tell you, hey, your bitch that you invited over here? Oh yeah, she wanted it. She was that. They didn't even tell you that. Red flag. But it seems to me, Act seems like the type of nigga who act like he's real secure, but he's the most insecure meatball I've seen in a long time. That nigga look like Cartman off a doggone what's the name of that show? South Park. He ain't nothing but a black ass Cartman is what he is. Nigga, there ain't nobody buying this shit. Ain't nobody buying nothing you saying. And to the young lady, if what you're saying is true, and I believe you, you need to go down and press all the charges they can press. Hang them niggas at the stake at high noon. Because let me say this, even if they are trying to posit this thing as if this girl just a thought, because see, that's what they do. They try to make it like, oh, she just did that and the third. And again, he could be right. I don't know. But see, you as a man, see, you around there with 50 guns and probably ain't shot down one of them. See, I know, I know. You know, I dibble and dabble in a few weapons here and around. You know what I'm saying? I dibble and dabble, And I could look at a big ass, fat ass nigga like Akademiks, and he the type of nigga go buy all them guns and ain't went to the range not one time. Nigga get into some shit, he be so terrified he can't even make it out the damn living room to go even get the damn weapon. Girl. Whenever them people down in Hollywood, and I'm not saying act Hollywood, but he's in a position that young girl ain't. Whenever them people get in a position where they jacked up, the first thing they try to do is discredit the witness. That's the victim. That's the first thing they do. So why is you going on these podcasts basically saying you shaming this girl because she smashed all your friends or whatever, but then the girl come back out saying, oh no, actually I got an R kid and all y'all going down. I do want to correct the fact that those are 2 different girls. I also want to correct the fact that that it wasn't this girl, the one who's accusing him, that owes him the money. It's the ex-girlfriend. Everything else, I stand on what I said. He's ultimately responsible for it. If he had a pool and somebody unfortunately had an untimely demise in a pool, guess who's responsible? If somebody walking through his house and slip on the hardwood and hit their head, guess who's responsible? If somebody got out his car and walked up to his driveway and it's snowing outside and the ice is wet and the ground is slippery and bust their head to the white meat, guess who's responsible? So he's still not going to listen, he's still ultimately, even if he didn't do nothing, which she said he did, so we going with the move. even if he didn't do anything, because you are the owner of the home, you are 100% responsible for everything that goes on under your roof. And let this be a lesson to you academics, you big nasty bitch. You could fuck around and keep having these niggas around there doing that type of duck ass shit. They gonna do it to the wrong girl, and your ass gonna be locked up when we all know you ain't the type of nigga that could last 2 minutes in prison, damn near not jail. So you need to go reevaluate your goddamn self. Then you say your mom be around there. Now let me get on this point. You say your mom be at the house. Where her antennas be at when y'all having the FOs in the living room? You better sit your big nasty ass down. Them people gonna have your ass over there 3 hots in the cot. You gonna be over there with your 3 hots in the cot, and you gonna lose everything you got. You have not had the best reputation as it pertains to women at all. You have been so disrespectful to women, but a bitch nigga to men. We already know how you is. You better tread light for act. You stop having them FOs at your house, having them niggas over there doing that type of shit at your house. Your ass gonna go to jail. Keep fucking around. Keep fucking around. Your ass gonna go to jail, as you should. Thank you for the super chat, Yolanda Gilmore. She said, this isn't the first time they've done this. This girl stood up and said something. Some said, wow. I don't keep up with Egg. I don't. But wherever his mama over there, instead of her over there making curry goat and jerk chicken and oxtails, carry your ass to the living room, mama Egg, and see what them niggas is up to. Get your ass out the kitchen over there making curry goat and go see what the fuck these niggas doing down there at the pool. Because these niggas is doing some shit. All y'all, he said the SWAT team had the mama on her legs. She dead, everybody handcuffed. The mom gonna be in prison with him. You better go make sure your son is on doing what he need to do. Your ass gonna be down at the prison. It ain't no Keith Lee's at prison to taste your curry goat, bitch. Check on your goddamn son. Because he don't know what the hell going on, and obviously neither do you. Thank you again, Yolanda, for the super chat. Now let's get the stupid sin. New Orleans, come to the front of the congregation, girl. Come to the front, New Orleans. New Orleans, Louisiana, and all surrounding areas, all surrounding parishes. St. Tammany, Plaquemines, Jefferson, who else around there? Chalmette, I need St. Bernard Parish. I need all of the parishes anywhere within Louisiana. Carry your ass up to the front of the congregation. Drop a fleur de lis so I can see who all in here, because we got to have a discussion, because New Orleans is on the docket. I had to put down New York and pick up NOLA. This segment of the congregation, this segment of the live is called Pick Up NOLA. This is where we at. Pick up NOLA. Pick up NOLA. Get up here. Pick up NOLA. Pick up NOLA. Yes, pick up NOLA. Girl, we taking the L on the first day of the year. First day of the year. Every time I think it's going to be New York, it's first day of the year. Pick up NOLA. All right, let's get into it so we can take our L. And you know, we got, and I don't want to hear nobody say, oh, but that's the ninth walk, that's the 8th walk, girl. That's New Orleans. I don't care if you live inside the boot, everybody take the L. We all take the L, just like New York. They'll tell you, they be dragging me. That's the boogie down Bronx. That ain't Manhattan, girl. All the same. Same here with New Orleans. The whole city the whole boot gotta pick up NOLA. The whole boot gotta pick up NOLA. If you're from the boot, you got to pick up NOLA. Now, let's get into it. Yes, it did, London. Sure did. The universe not only said sweep in front of your own front porch, girl, London, the way this shit working out, the universe slapped the piss out of me, girl, and said, bitch, took my doggone New York hat off, girl. I almost took my hat off, baby, the way the universe slapped the shit out of me, girl. Thank you again for the super chat, Shay Boogie. I appreciate it. Now let's get into it. So we all know, now I used to when MC Shaky used to drag Supa Scent, I ain't gonna lie. I used to be like, dang, he on her neck. You know, Supa seemed like she cool. And I still, as it come to her business and how she deal with her friends, to me, I still admire that about Supa. That's something niggas ain't never did. So I will always admire Supa for the way she handled her business and how she put her friends on. That is separate from the personal side. Everybody in this chat knows, or if you pick up Nola, everybody in this chat knows that Supa has not been the best person in relationships. Supa has actually been the worst person in relationships, if we gonna really talk about it. Supa has this thing. She one of them girls who like to build these niggas up like Build-A-Bears. And then she want to fight him and all of that. You know what I'm saying? And now she basically gaslit the whole audience who gave a damn. If anybody who don't know who Supa is the owner of the crayon case. Let's get her up here. Stupid, Supa, whatever your name is. Now I see. I once was blind, but now I see. Shaky used to drag her down to the ground. Oh, she posted it for us all to hear. Let's go see Stupid Scent one more time. Well, before I do that, Supa is the owner of the crayon case. Let's get up here to see what Supa look like so we can know what's going on. Her and Razor. Her and Razor with his little fruit bucket ass. He's always giving me, what Krishan called him, a Fruity Loop. He gives me Fruity Loop. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's always giving me. And is it me or did Supa lose too much weight? I'm going off subject, but she too skinny to me. I don't know. Something about it. I'm trying to find a cute picture. This is, y'all might know her looking like this, but this is her. Keon, Shaky can't stand her for nothing. Do you hear me? And he tweeted from jail. He put a post up from jail. That was so funny. This is Supa. She is the owner of the crayon case. You guys may know her from the crayon case. They say she's selling makeup and all of that. She became an overnight sensation. Yes, Sammy J, Razor with the britches. They do unisex britches like over there on The Color Purple. Remember when Celie made them britches that was unisex? Razor do the same thing. So look, Supa on her 5th relationship, child, for all we know. I'm not keeping count. But hit the like button, y'all. Supa's on her 5th relationship and is over there with Razor. Razor is her man. Look how skinny she look. That's too skinny for me, Supa. I need you to eat. Go make you some grit soup. I don't like this. I don't like it. And it ain't my, look at me. It ain't my body, but I'm just saying, I don't know. Angela, I don't know, girl. I don't know what she on. I don't like it. Because Supa got a big bottom, you know. Let it just be big at the bottom, girl. Niggas love that. But anyways, Supa, yes, Ashley. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. She a whole different person. She not the same. When I put them, this is how I know she a whole different person. When I put them videos in my video of old Supa, people was like, oh my God, I never knew she looked like that. Sammy, I'm not about to play with y'all. I'm not about to play with. Anywho, listen. So Supa is with Razor. Let's go see if I can find Razor. Matter of fact, he on her page. Let's get them both up here. They was on there looking like they was taking fall pictures or something like that. Let me go see. Yeah, Supa too skinny. I don't like skinny Supa. But I mean, who am I, you know? Let's go get her and Razor. Razor. No, that ain't him. It's coming up. Trey done got some big. See, this what Supa used to look like. Look at this.
Don't get out my motherfucking comments trying to be grown, bitch. I don't gotta explain myself to you. You're a fucking child. Stay in the child place. Your teen spirit ain't whole. Your young ass bitch, you're probably still wiping yourself wrong. Back to front with buku shit in your pussy. You know who's gonna come in my motherfucking comments disrespecting me and think I ain't gonna disrespect you back. I don't give a fuck how old you is, bitch. I don't ask for ID before I go off on you hoes. I respect who respect me. And if you feel played, go call your mama, bitch. She ain't number 5 years older than me. I smack the fuck out your mom if she feel played for you. Bitch, if you young asshole.
That's the old Supa. That's the old Supa. This the new Supa. Look. She look good though. I ain't hating on her. I think she's smaller than that now because this was in June. She's smaller than that now. All right, so look. Moving on. Supa was with Rayzor. Rayzor is the second nigga she been engaged to in the past 4 years. Well, no, because what's his name proposed in 2018? Lou proposed in 2018. That's the second baby daddy. And then she's with y'all remember Black Smoke? Look at this old video of her and Black Smoke. They've been friends for a long time.
I
Eating that nigga.
Come on.
She said he ain't having.
Yeah, okay. Stupid about to make the pipe nut.
This is his company. Y'all leave them vape pens alone. Buy the hookah stuff, leave them vape pens alone. I'm gonna do an educational Friday on that shit. Yo, them vape pens
are using Black Smoke all 2022 and going into 2023 and so forth.
Listen, I'm all for supporting black businesses. Buy the hookah stuff. Leave them vape pens alone. I'm telling y'all, it's gonna make y'all sick. They got people developing all kind of illnesses fucking around. And I'm not hating because I want y'all to support. But I'm just saying, I'm telling y'all what God love. I'm just trying to get y'all to, hey, do what you want. I'm just trying to help you out. But hell, we don't need them together. Let's just get her. This is Ray. This is Ray. This Ray. Now, this is Ray 2 boys, and this is her oldest boy, Tree. Now, Ray, yesterday, a few days ago, she came out and said, Queen Revolution says, is there a difference between the hookah pens and vape pens, or are they all the same? All the same. I've been wondering, listen, think about it like this. This is how I look at it. Y'all know I'm a visual, right? Think about it like this. Anything that creates heat, that doesn't create heat naturally, does that make sense? You should question it. So for instance, there's some type of mechanism inside of those pens that makes whatever create the smoke. I don't know if it necessarily get hot. I don't know. I don't know. I used to have a vape back in the day. I had it for like 2 months, but I realized I was hitting that bitch every time I turned around. I said, no, I don't like being addicted to shit. So I threw mine away. But listen, anything that doesn't naturally produce heat to give you smoke, be skeptical. And the study that they're not coming out and telling y'all is a lot of people were coming up with bronchitis, all type of lung breathing issues from those vapes. They no good for you. Now go to if you smoke hookah, go get the flavor, go get a hookah, because I'm not hating on his business. I want to do a hookah business, but I'm not selling no vape pens because I know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is just stay away from those vape pens, those vape, all of that shit. All of that artificial, stay away. Stay away. All right, so let's get back to Ray. A few days ago, Ray came out. No, what's her name? Supa came out. My exes was exploding in his bag. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? My eye said lungus fungus. I'm telling y'all. Listen. Yes, Queenie, you're absolutely right. He has 3 children. Y'all hit the like button. He has 3 children, but he only claims the last 2. That's the 2 sitting with him right there. You are absolutely right, Queenie. Yes, ma'am. All right. So, one condition is called popcorn lung comes from vaping. You see what I'm saying? If you're going to get the hookah, which no smoking is really that great. But if you really want to know, you guys, our people were smoking hookahs and all of that shit. in this land long before the clear people and the colonizers came. But this is what I'm saying. Stay away from artificial shit. Just anything artificial, just stay away from it. That's all I would recommend, you know. But all right. A few days ago, Supa came out and got in front of the news and said basically, you know, my man, me and him not broke up. We not gonna be with nobody. I'm not gonna be with nobody else. It's over. It's over. It's over. And I was over here saying cap. Because Supa said the same thing with Lou, and then 2 weeks later she was with Ray. Supa, I believe, and I don't know to be sure, I don't know her personally, but I believe Supa has an issue with being alone. I don't think Supa one of them women, like I remember talking to a girl I know, and I was like, girl, you don't feel no type of way about like, you know, like you be jumping from relationship to relationship. And this girl told me straight up out her own mouth, she said, I don't like being alone. I always need somebody. I don't care who it is. I just need somebody. And that's the type of vibe Supa give me. That's literally the type of vibe Supa give me. So she came out and said the nigga, she wasn't with him. He said he dodged the bullet. She said I dodged them licks. Mind you, the baby mama Regan had already did an interview with MC Shaky. Shout out to MC Shaky. I don't know if he ever watches me. He probably don't. But if he does, MC Shaky, I fucks with you heavy, my nigga. You don't know me, but I've been watching you for a long ass time. And I can't wait till you come home. Free MC Shaky. He just did a little scamming. You know what I'm saying? He ain't need to do all that type of time. It's just a little scam. He ain't hurt nobody physically. Get him out of there. Free him till it's backwards. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, so Regan, his baby mama, did an interview with MC Shaky, basically saying that, hey, he's had a violent past. She basically detailed how he tried to gouge her eyes out. If you guys wasn't on that live, go check out my last live that we did on Supa. She talked about how he gouged her eyes. I even put it in my video. Check out the video on both pages. And how violent he was because she wouldn't bring him no Pampers for their baby. She also said that when he's in a relationship, he forgets he have kids and he only wants to deal with, you know, whoever he's in a relationship with. Now, allegedly, word on the street, they said, I didn't say it, but they said that Supa don't mind. Somebody commented in one of my comments, child, and was like, child, Supa ain't innocent. She don't mind paying for abortions and all of that and making sure them niggas ain't tied to them hoes no more so that she could deal with them. That's what they said. I didn't say it. I don't know it to be fact. I'm just telling y'all what they said. I'm just telling y'all what they said because I know let me say this. This is just me. If I'm dealing with a nigga and he got kids that he don't deal with, I'm not dealing with a nigga. Does that make sense? I'm not dealing with no man who cannot deal with his kids. That tells me everything that I need to know about the character of said man. Does that make sense? Thank you, Tawana Christian, for the super chat. She said, just keep it OG and roll yourself a good old blunt. LOL, happy new beginnings. Listen, you know, just keep it old school. We don't need to do all of that. I'm with you. So nevertheless, thank you again for the super chat, Tawana Christian. I appreciate you, baby. So they said she ain't innocent neither. Again, I don't know. Whatever. So when he commented and said, I dodged the bullet, Supa came out and said, I dodged them licks. Basically insinuating that he was around there trying to gouge her eye out. You know what I'm saying? She didn't say it, but she insinuated it. See, people are very cunning and smart with words. She knew exactly what she was doing. She wanted us to believe that he was around there popping her upside the head. Now, a lot of people were saying Supa's a big girl, you know, and Supa is a big girl. I want to say Supa about 6 feet tall. Supa ain't no little girl, you know. And so, we need 70 more likes, y'all. Hit the like button. Thank you, Queen Rev. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button real quick. So after she came out and insinuated that nigga be knocking her head between the interstates, because she said he dragged her up the interstate. And this is another thing. She said St. Tammany Parish. Let me say this, girl. I know everything there is to know about St. Tammany Parish. See, that's where the clear people at. It's 2 parishes anybody in New Orleans will tell you not to play in. Jefferson and St. Tammany. Them people be looking for a reason to lock your ugly ass up, okay? This is a very racist and clear parish. Parish is just like a county. If you don't know what a parish is, in the chat. You know how they have certain counties, everybody know, like Forsyth. People know in Georgia, you don't go to Forsyth, it's buku racist. It's the same thing, St. Tammany and Jefferson. Now, she's alleging that he dragged her up the interstate in St. Tammany Parish. And I'm sitting here saying, bitch, where was the police? Because we do know, in St. Bernard, my bad rock just living in St. Bernard. Really, this is how it works. This is Orleans Parish. Any parish, listen, because ain't nothing other Orleans but the Mississippi River. This parish, all them parishes around there don't go around there. Black people don't play in them people parish. They just don't. So she get up there, hollers. He dragged her between the interstates, and we still over here saying, which interstate, bitch? Because it had to be I-10 where NOPD so busy trying to go get that little reefer and fuck a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Where they ain't got time to go stop you getting dragged. I was thinking it had to be I-10. And it probably was I-10, but it was in St. Tammany Parish. JK tell you, Slidell do not play. Listen, I got family out there. Slidell do not play. They don't have nothing better to do than to lock a nigga up. It's like going to Mayberry, bitch. Like, what is y'all saying? So after she came out insinuating that he was knocking her head between the interstates and left the interstate up to this, Ray came out with an apology. Ray said he was sorry. He said, this is my sorry for 2004, and I ain't gonna hurt you no more this year. Y'all remember Ruben Studdard was singing that after he won the American Idol and we ain't seen his big ass since? Y'all remember that? I remember it. I used to watch American Idol. Y'all, funny story. I tried out for American Idol. Girl, them people let me sing for 2 seconds, say, go home, bye. I say, oh, hurt my little soul, girl. Anywho's, let's get into Ray's apology. Because Ray had came on here and said what he had to say. And Ray said this was his sorry for 2004. He didn't mean it. He said he's sorry. That's what Ray said. Now, you know what I mean? And at this point, I'm over here saying, because now somebody did drop down in my comments and say that they seen them together. And I'm saying, oh, okay, they trying to get in front of it so people won't come out and be like, I seen y'all together. And then he get up here and say, oh, yeah, we was together because I had apologized or whatever the case. Girl, look at Ray. Look at Ray, bitch. Look at Ray. Before we get to Ray's apology, I want to show you guys, we talked about this on the last live, you guys. This is very important. Y'all know I love to support Black businesses. Y'all know I love that. Y'all know I love Black businesses, even if the niggas is knocking hoes head between the washing machine and dryer because they like it. Listen, if you guys are interested, let me set it up. Y'all remember when on The Color Purple, when Celie made them britches? And she made some for Miss Sophia, and then she turned around and made some for Harpo too. Well, Rayzor has created a brand just so. Now, according to this, Rayzor said he got some tights. He said they for the niggas, the bitches, the nigga bitches, and the bitch niggas. They for everybody. This is what Rayzor said. Rayzor said you and your bitch could wear the same leggings. Y'all can match in your Rocket X designed in New Orleans. So listen, if you or somebody you know would like to dress alike, they say, oh, what's coming up? Valentine's Day coming up. If you and your nigga want to wear the same tights, they got pockets on them. And I told y'all about the pockets. See, last year, well, you know, normally when you go on Bourbon Street for Mardi Gras and all that for the parades, people be pickpocketing. Nobody is gonna think to pickpocket your kneecaps. You see what I'm saying? So if you put your ID and your credit card and your cash in that pocket on the knee, it's safe. Nobody is gonna think, let me check in that pocket on the knee. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is this: if you and your nigga would like to dress alike, Brianna, I don't know if they stretch, but you know what? Given y'all remember how when Celie gave the britches to Sophia and Harpo came out and said, "Ooh, Sophia, how's them pants look good on you?" And then she said, "Yeah." And then Celie said, he said, "Not Celie, Miss Celie, how is it a pair of britches fit Sophia can fit me?" And she said, "Well, you just gonna have to go in the back and try them on." And she said, "They said, like my sign says, one size fit all." So I'm assuming they took the same The same thing, because they already stole the idea. So why not take the whole thing, you know? So I'm assuming they stretched, Brianna. I'm not sure. If I were you, I would order a trial pair. Get one pair. Let your nigga put them on first, then you put them on. If they don't fit, both of y'all send them back. Order through PayPal. PayPal give you automatic 24 hours, 7 days a week refunds. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, if you and your nigga want to wear the same tights for Valentine's Day, if y'all coming down for Mardi Gras, or maybe y'all just want to go to the movies and y'all going in crowded places, you live in Vegas, in New York, you know where they be pickpocketing and shit. This is the pants for you and your nigga, okay? So y'all carry y'all ass down to Rocket X. Get you and your nigga the same pair of britches. And I promise you, they said, I don't know, I don't mess with niggas who wear tights with pockets on them. So I don't know. But if you mess with the type of nigga that put tights on with pockets on them, Rocket X is your brand, okay? So check out Rocket X, you guys. And yeah, check out Rocket X. This is a new thing, new deal. They say he's shipping all over the world or something like that. I don't know. Anyways, now that we've gotten the housekeeping out the way, somebody said we don't support abusers. Well, his old lady do. So since she's supporting them, I figured if I'm a drag, I might as well, you know what I mean? She love him, so why I'ma hate him more than she do? She the one getting her head knocked between the rails, the guardrails on the interstate. What I'ma be mad for? If she the one getting her head knocked between the guardrails on the interstate, why I'ma be madder than her? That don't even make no sense. So yeah, go down to the people and get y'all some britches for you and your nigga. Y'all can be wearing the same size. They say one size fit all, okay? And when your nigga put his on, and then you tell him take them off, and then you go put them on, and you tell him go back in the bag. You say, because we don't need Miss Sophia looking at all your business now here. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, let's move into what we here for. That's the thing, Yusuf. They both abusive. If she want to get her head knocked between the guardrails on the interstate, by all means, chop. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not. Fuck, I'm going to get all excited for. What I'm going to get excited for? Girl, please. All right. Now that we've gotten the housekeeping out of the way, Rayzor had came out and said he wanted to apologize. After he left Supa and thought the grass was greener on the other side, his sales must have went low. So he said, let me go get my bitch back, because if I don't go get my bitch back, I'm gonna be back broke on the corner where she found me at. So he said, let me go get my bitch back and tell her I'm sorry. He said, and he did he went into an R&B song. Now this is what Rayzor had to say. This is what Rayzor said. This ain't what I said. This is what Rayzor said. Okay, Rayzor said, I want to take this opportunity to address the recent incident involving Raynell and myself. That's Supa. Raynell, that's Supa. I deeply regret the insensitive post I made on social media. It was thoughtless and it did not reflect the respect and love I have for her. Now, let me start by saying this. I know good and well Ray didn't write this. I know it. Ray don't look like he could formulate his sentences right. But let's move on. It says, nevertheless. Oh, yeah, he used nevertheless. He didn't write this. It says, this is about as good as Dr. Jackie apology from that doggone prompt she was reading, child. So he says, look at Cutie TV. Life is too short. Go get a razor. Cutie TV, go lay down. Work it out. Happy New Year to y'all. Go lay down, Cutie TV. She the first one on here for me. Shout out to Cutie TV. But look, it says, nevertheless, I understand the serious nature of this incident, and I want to make it clear that at no point did I physically harm my fiance. Now, this is what Rayzor said. While we did have a disagreement, misunderstandings can occur with any relationship. This relationship is very important to me, and fighting for my family is top priority. Nigga, what family? You ain't got no children with Supa. What family? Leah daddy in her life, Lou in Leah life, and Trey daddy in his life. You ain't got no family, nigga. Your family come them two little boys and the one you forgot about. He says, I appreciate the concern of my friends, family, and the public. Your understanding and support mean a lot during this time as I navigate these personal matters. Now, this is Rayzor saying that he want his family back. He said because the sales went low. He said after he came out, Supa said that she was knocking his head, or he was knocking her head between the guardrails. The sales went low. That's what I'm thinking, right? So boom, that happened. Then Supa Scent goes live while we on live, child. And I played it earlier, but since she put it on her post, we might as well go get it, child. Let's go see what Supa had to say in response to this. This is Supa. All I got from it is, yeah, he knocked my head between the washing machine and dryer, but I knock his between the two. So, you know, it ain't that big of a deal. And this is why I said, y'all saying we don't support abusers. She support them. What we doing? Let's get into it. And this better not be long, Supa. I ain't got time. Look at Big Booty Judy. And look at Cutie Cutie praying for you. And baby, it's steady on the back breaking down. Come on, girl. Cutie, go lay down. And she just commented 35 minutes ago. Come on, Supa girl, get it over with. You could have put that fucking bush up in a ponytail or something when you come up here. Drinking them churn Capri Suns. Come on, get it over with.
Happy New Year.
Shit.
Happy New Year. Hey, love you too.
Oh. I wish you
could. Listen, I don't want y'all to mistake my silence for me. Well, I ain't gonna stay silent because I ain't really silent, but especially on Snapchat. But I don't want y'all to mistake for what's going on in my life as if I am distraught. I am going through something. I'm going through something because I'm suffering a breakup. I'm not only am I suffering a breakup, my kids are suffering a breakup. So it's not just about me. I spent almost 3 years with somebody.
Let me say this. I remember when she first got with Rayzor, the very first thing I said was, you just left out of it. I'm thinking about Trey, because at this time, Leah a baby. I was thinking to myself, damn, Supa, you just got out of a relationship. You going to jump back into another one. How does that affect Trey? You know what I'm saying? Because now you bringing a new nigga. Because I remember she had Ray up in the house like it was nothing. Like Ray was over there like he been there. And she had just broke up with Lou. I was confused at that. Now you sitting up here saying not only are you affected by this breakup, your kids are Supa. You went buku fast on this now. I got to be honest. Exactly, Big Drip Benny. Big Drip Benny said, yeah, you can't keep doing that to the kids. Plus, you need to vet these niggas. Exactly, because I remember one time they was laying in the bed, Leah and him. And I don't know if he did nothing to her. I don't think he did. But for me, and this is just me, it kind of gave me like the heebie-jeebies. Like, are you fucking crazy? You got your baby in the bed with this nigga just because y'all fuck, girl. That's just me. That's just me. Maybe I'm wrong, y'all. Stop me when I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I'll take it, but I don't know.
And my kids did too. So I don't want nobody to feel like, oh, you know, she's going through it, and I'm going through something because I'm dealing with a breakup that I was not expecting. So let's just get that over with. I got too much love and respect for Ray to get on here and drag for him and make him feel like he just is fucked up, whatever. But I'm not gonna defend the nigga neither. I'm not gonna defend the nigga. I'm not gonna like lie about no nigga. I'm not gonna. The truth is the truth, and it is what it is. Like, I'm not gonna be on some, I'm taking him back. I'm still single. I'm not engaged. We're not gonna act like, you know what happened.
All right, y'all heard it. She said she's still single. She's not engaged. Do I believe that? Hell no. Because Supa is one of them girls, like I told y'all before. She's one of them girls that have to have somebody around. She got to have a nigga around. I don't know that to be fact. I don't know Supa. I've never met Supa personally a day in my life. I've seen Supa on many occasions. I've never met Supa. I've never said hi, bye to this girl. So y'all, I'm speculating just like y'all probably could speculate. But from what I've seen, from the behaviors that I've noticed, Supa is one of them girls. She have to be with a nigga. She do. It looks like, let me rephrase it like that. It looks like if she's alone too long, it messes with her. So she's got to have somebody laid up under her. That's what it looks like. I could be wrong. And if I'm wrong, hold me accountable. If Super would ever see this. But I'm just telling you from the behavior in the past, it's what it looks like. You see what I'm saying? Thank you for the super chat. Hold on, let me read it. Thank you for the super chat, Tawana Christian. No, did I read yours? Oh, no, I read yours. Thank you for the super chat, Big Red. It says, Happy New Year, Voodoo. You know you started this year out with a bang. Started this year out with a bang. Love you, sis. Oh, thank you. I'm trying, but New Orleans taking a lick right now. Pick up Nola. Pick up Nola. We taking a lick. But thank you, Big Red. I appreciate you. Thank you, Queen Revolution, for the super chat. Ladies, stop putting your kids in the bed with men that aren't their father. Please knock that shit off. Listen, that when I seen that Queen Revolution, listen, Queen, when I seen that shit, it gave me the heebie-jeebies. I was like, what? I'm talking about she had just broke up with Lou. I want to say like a couple of months maybe. She announced she with Ray. And I want to say like a month or so after that, Leah in the bed and her with Lou. With Ray. I was like, what the? I didn't like that. I didn't like it, y'all. I didn't like it. I did not like it at all. But let me let her finish. Thank you again, Queen Rev. I appreciate you, baby. Let me let her finish.
In between us, it's not something for me to pack my bags and move on until somebody really takes some type of ownership or deal with some type of consequences. The night when I was on Snapchat, we was planning the game night. And listen, I'm real big on, everybody know I'm super public about my relationship. I'm super public about what's good, what's bad. I don't really too much hide everything. How people try to make it seem like, you try to make everything look like it's glistening. No, I don't. That's not me. That's y'all face. That's not me. I don't get on here and make it seem like we don't deal with real relationship problems because we do.
Cap. Yes, you do, Super. Yes, the fuck you do. See that? Let me get me up here. Get me up here. Cause see, I keep telling y'all, stop looking at these motherfuckers on these Y'all get the likes up. Can we look? Miss Parker says she needs 50 likes. Y'all come on, like the video. Now I'm giving y'all some tea. It's free. It don't cost you nothing. Just like the video. Hit the X, like the video, come on back. This right here is Cap. Let me tell you why. Super presents to the world on Instagram. You know, I watched this man on YouTube called Mystic Moon, and he talk about all of these social media platforms and the psychological detriment that it plays on people. And Instagram is one of those videos. It was so good. But let me just say this. Super, you a damn lie. Super gets on this Instagram and make it seem like her and Ray and them kids is living the best life. They living a good life. Everything is happy, honky-dory. They on vacation. He buying her cars with his money. Well, buying her shit with her money and all of that. Stop it, Super. Yes, you do. You do make it seem like everything is honky-dory, which is why when you came out and said you was dodging licks, everybody was over there like, what? Yes, you do, Super. Yes, you do. And this is the thing. I understand you don't want no person wants to show the bad. Like, I get that. Naturally, instinctively, nobody wants to show the bad. But don't make it seem like you're setting yourself apart from these other social media people because you show them everything. No, you do not. We only get everything when Mad Day come. We didn't know what I knew, but the world didn't know Lou wasn't worth a dime until you came out saying, what car you gonna drive, Lewis? If I bring Leah over there right now, what room she gonna sleep in, Lewis? What car seat you gonna use, Lewis? We didn't know that. Well, I knew, but the world didn't know that till you came out on Mad Day. Super, stop lying. Stop lying. Stop lying, Super. Please stop. Please. Don't do that. You do this just as much as everybody else on the internet. Just Susie said, exactly. Thank you. We knew Lewis was a crusty bum. Girl, the whole city knew Lou was a bum. The whole city. And from dust they are to dust they return. Soon as she dropped Lou back off on the corner where she picked him up at, we ain't heard shit from Lou. Oh, yes, Big Drip Benny. Oh, yes. Yes. What you mean? And this the gag. He just as broke and disgusted as Razor was. Let the baby mama Regan say it. Check out my video I did. And go over to MC Shaking. He did a whole interview with her. He just is not if not just as much of a bum as Lou, more than a bum as Lou. She have a type. She have a type. It just is what it is. Ray ain't no different. He just light skinned and he look like a bitch. But other than that, he ain't no different.
We normal, we regular people, and that's fine. And also, I'm a woman that's gonna fight a nigga. So we're not gonna make it seem like, oh, a nigga just laid me down and rolled me out and I'm scared. I'm never scared of a nigga. I'm not. And ain't no nigga gonna put his hands on me without me putting my hands on him.
Classic tactic of an abused person. Automatically make the abuser seem like a victim as well as the abused. Classic tactic. Classic. Now, don't get me wrong. Do I believe Supa probably was bopping that nigga upside the head? Absolutely. I believe they both disgusting, just like Krishan and Blueface. We just didn't know we had a New Orleans version down in New Orleans. We didn't know New Orleans had the same version of Krishan and Blueface down in the bayou. We didn't know that. Do I believe that they were fighting each other? Yes. But do I believe that she's like how she's trying to make it like, oh no, it wasn't really him. It was kind of like both of us. Not how she's making it, because you wouldn't say what you said unless you was doing that out of spite. And if you was, then why didn't he come? It's just, girl. Just Susan said, I've been new Rayzor. I told my homegirl, I know she probably clocked Rayzor, and Raynell is hard. Baby, when he dragged her down the interstate, I knew she hitting him in that truck. Hell yeah. You know, it's another thing y'all don't want to believe. And y'all will get mad if I say it, but I don't care. I'm going to say what I got to say. When Rihanna and Chris Brown had that fight, they was fighting each other too. But when somebody said that around that time, oh, bitch, you the worst person in the world. But it's the truth. I'm not saying that it's right. But they were both fighting each other. They were both fighting each other. Talisha, girl, they beef go back so far, girl. Oh my God. Girl, that's got to be a whole video within itself. I would have to do a whole video. Long story short, she was trying to sue Shaky behind, let's just say that Shaky was on her neck. Shaky was on her neck. Her and Judy, when that little girl unalived in that pool down there, Shaky was on their necks. Do you hear me? Shaky was the one that exposed that her and Brett was smashing when she was around here praying the gay away. Yes, she was. When she was around here praying the gay away, it was Shaky who came out and said, bitch, you was a damn lie. You over there smashing and munching on the bread. Sure did. Had the video of them in the airport and everything. Girl, I was around for everything. Stop acting crazy, girl. I would have to do a whole video on that. Girl, it's a lot. I'm just saying. All right, let's get back to what she's saying, because this ain't a long video.
But that's just what it is. Ray's statement, appreciate it. Do, but realistically, you did cause physical harm to me. I caused physical harm to you. When we was in a car, I had my little glasses on. My little metal glasses that he bought me for Christmas. Which I've been in the bed all day. My little metal glasses that he bought me for Christmas. And I put my music on because we arguing, and I'm trying to get to a space where I'm not trying to be aggressive, the aggressor all the time. I'm known for, fighting my boyfriend. I'm known for hitting somebody first. I'm known for doing fucking up shit. I'm trying to work on it. I'm trying to be a better partner. I know, even though like women don't want to be hit and men don't want to be hit either. So I'm trying to work on that. And I've been working on that lately. I'm not gonna lie, I've been doing a little bit better with not swinging on a nigga, not bopping a nigga. I've been real good with that. I think me personally, I've been real without seeking therapy. I need to seek therapy, but on my own, I've been working real good on not punching my nigga first. I've been doing good. So kudos to me. So when I had my glasses on and he tried to snatch my glasses off my face and me not looking, I felt like you hit me. And me feeling like you hit me, I snuck him back. Don't snatch. All that snatching stuff from me and all that, that's you being aggressive with me. We said we wasn't doing that anymore. We said we was not doing anything. We not moving off emotions. We not being aggressive with one another. Like we didn't came to that point in our relationship to where we're not gonna put our hands on each other. We're not gonna do that. So when you snatch something from me, and I felt like you hit me, I'm not looking at you. I'm looking at the road. We in the car. I'm looking at the road, and you take my glasses off my face, so I felt like you hit me. I snuck him, knocked his veneer out, because don't put your hands on me. Now you trying to restrain me. We on some restraining shit. And you pull over on the side of the road on the arm ramp because you restraining me. I get out because I don't want you restraining me. When I get out the car, we on the side of the interstate. When I get out the car, don't bring me back to the car. Let me calm down. I'm removing myself so I can calm down. You can calm down. We both upset right now. It could get worse, whatever.
Y'all, let me say this. I don't condone him snatching nothing from her. She said when he snatched her glasses, she felt like he was hitting her. I totally understand the concept of that. But then she turned around and said she hit him and knocked his veneers out, or knocked one of his veneers out. Y'all listening to this? This ain't no different from Blueface and Krishan. See, we gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about it. Because see, it's a lot of women who gonna be like, oh, well, he shouldn't have did, but she knocking this nigga veneers out. That's what they do. 595 likes and over 745 in the chat on the backup channel. Y'all, please hit the like button on the backup channel at the Dollhouse. Dollhouse, please hit the like button, you guys. Please and thank you. I really appreciate it. H. Fisher says, I like her content. I like her content too. I don't think Supa is a bad person. Y'all got to understand, unfortunately, the culture in New Orleans is like that. That's just what it is, unfortunately. Unfortunately, girl, people grandma fight. Unfortunately. Like, that's how it be. Unfortunately. Just Susie said, y'all don't understand how big Raynell is. She can take some licks, except for when she got beat up on Canal. Oh, you remember that, Just Susie? When that girl and Lou was there? Y'all remember that when she got beat up on Canal? Was that Canal Street or was that Uptown? I thought that was on off a magazine, Just Susie. You remember that? When that girl beat her up and Lou was there? Oh, Just Susie, you know. Was that magazine or was that Canal? I thought. Girl, Just Susie, you messing like me now. Shaky had exposed that. Look, Just Susie. Girl, we gonna have to deal. We gonna have to dish, girl. I thought it was on magazine. I thought they was going in there to get something to eat. And remember, the girl had came on live and the girl had said, bitch, when I see you, because she said something about the girl. I can't remember, girl. She said, bitch, when I catch you, I'm going to fuck you up. And she happened to see them going into the store, and the girl parked her car and got out the car and went in there and beat the dog shit out of Supa. Oh, I remember that girl. I remember that girl. Now you being messy like me, girl. I remember that. A lot of people might not remember that. Thank you, Lady Lavish, for the super chat. She said, it's pick up Nola today. You drugged us down here in Florida. Thanks to Trick and Trina. Happy New Year, y'all. Yeah. I'm about to drag New Orleans, too, after I let her tell her story. But you're right, Lady Lavish. I'm about to drag New Orleans because we're going to take a whole lick for this. Because Supa is only a representative. She represents a lot of girls in New Orleans, period. So you're right. Thank you, Lady Lavish, again for the super chat. Girl, listen. Yes, ma'am. Hold on. Now y'all talking. The girl caught her at a restaurant with Lou. That's what I remember. Because I remember watching a video saying, why Lou letting her get beat up? Lou was acting like he was trying to stop it. But I feel like on the back of his mind, Lou wanted her to get beat up. I made her have to tell the truth. I knew she had hit Rayzor. Yeah. Listen, Even if she was the bigger person out of the both of them, he's still a man. She not gonna never have the strength of a man. So we got to be honest with that. I don't care how big she is, she'll never have the strength of a man. So we're not gonna do that, y'all. So she's right. Thank you, Queen. You're right. Like she's still. Just Susan said, you don't know right now. When I tell you she is no victim, she will punch a nigga in a second. She funny and fun and all, but she's super aggressive. Yeah, she's saying that in the video. Let's get back to her. She's saying it. She's saying it. No. Don't be sorry, Susie. Girl, you dishing. Come on now. You spilling. You good. You good. You won't come up, Susie? Here, let me know if you won't come up, Susie. I'm going to drop the link just for Susie. Just for Susie. This is only for Susie, y'all. If Susie won't come up, if you don't, that's fine. But if you want to come up, girl, you come on up. Let's let her finish telling how she was whipping Ray's ass. You don't have to. Let me know if you won't come up. All right, let's get back to it.
I'm walking away from the car. You drag me back to the car. Why is you dragging me back to the car? Now I'm not restraining. I'm not struggling with you. I'm not fighting you. But now you dragging me back to the car. I'm not mad that you dragged me. I'm mad because you had no regard for people that could see us. You had no regard for the people that's watching. You had no regard if anybody could have pulled over, did something, somebody could have got involved. We in St. Tammany Parish, bitch, the fucking police could have seen you. Anything could have happened. I ain't break up with Ray because we had a little scuffle. This is what we do. I broke up with you because you had no regard for us being in public. And you.
That's very problematic. That is extremely problematic. She not breaking up with him because they had a scuffle, according to her. She not breaking up with him because she knocked his veneers out, got out the car. He came and dragged her back to the car. That's not why she mad. She's saying she's mad because anybody could have seen them. That's crazy to me. Problematic.
You dragged me to a car. I ain't know the reason why I put out the video and said, I'm going to put this tea out because I ain't know who seen us on the side of the road. It was too many people passing us on the side of the road. Anybody could have seen us. Anybody could have took a video. They got people pulling over. Anybody could have seen it. That's why I put it out. And not to mention, I forgot when I was on, it's plenty of times I told when I'm on live, I told y'all when me and Ray get into it and every time we be on some breakup shit, Ray don't feel like it's a real breakup until it's posted. Ray used to ask me, oh, post it because this not real if you don't post it. Ray wanted a public breakup. That's what he wanted. That's why I made the post. I wanted to deal with my breakup privately. I feel like when we break up, we can go out separate ways, and when it come out, and come out. But like last time, I posted before I was single because he asked me to. And when I did, he started crying. And I took it down. Like, we're not gonna act like. And I told my live this. I told live. I'm like, when we break up, you be wanting me to post it and you want me to tell everybody because you feel like it's not authentic until we really until it's posted. I did that already. I don't want to do that no more. That's why I posted so you could feel free. Not just that, when we on our way home, I'm thinking you would have been, a little apologetic, a little, remorseful. The whole time, the whole time we in the car, you mad at me as if I done you something. So now I'm like, okay, I can't wait till I get home.
Wait a minute. Wait, Super. Wait, Florida. Wait, bitch. You hold on. Let's rewind the story. She said she had her glasses on trying to play some music, and she said, Rayzor, though, I'm gonna say this, Punk Under Pressure, Katie Red. Oh, you talking about for the New Orleans song? Girl. Listen, let me say this. She said Ray snatched her glasses off of her face, and she took that as if he hit her. So she, in turn, knocked his veneers out. How in the hell is you sitting up there saying you didn't do nothing wrong? You knocked the fucking boy fake teeth out because he snatched. Granted, he should not have snatched your glasses. But when it comes to who actually violated or hit somebody, you swung the first leg. That's toxic. That's why y'all got to keep y'all. That's why people got to keep their business off the internet, because you really be looking a fool. She did. Who knows, child? This just don't make no sense. Yes, Sammy. She said she knocked his veneers out when he snatched her glasses off her face. Right, Mia said she hit that man hard. She had to knock the veneers, unless the veneers was done by a shade tree dentist. Girl.
Bitch, it's over for you. That's how I felt in that moment. When Ray coming back to my post of me, I didn't say, oh, Ray fucked up and he this. No. I said, let me put this tea out. I'm no longer engaged. I'm single, this, that, and all that. We're not gonna be friends because we're not. Whatever. And then you double back with the calling me a bully. Did I play on words? Yes.
Yes, bitch. You made it seem like what Regan said was happening to you. See, Regan got out to get her baby and got her head knocked between the front seat and the back seat. You made it seem like he was doing the same thing to you. Whole time, Supa, you over there knocking that nigga head between the guardrails on I-10. See? Thank you so much, Tawana Christian, for the super chat. Some women will tolerate abuse just to keep a man as long as they can keep it hidden so they won't look crazy, codependent, and desperate. Yep. I'm telling y'all, I believe it in my heart of hearts. Supa one of them girls who just have to have a man. She have to have a man. Like without a man, she's how Cisco said, without you, girl, my life is incomplete. It's like for Supa, it's without a man, her life is incomplete. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Girl, what are you doing? And then you want to be an abuser? You want to be bopping these niggas upside the head? Was you doing that to Lou? Y'all, was she bopping Lou upside the head? She might have been, girl. Crazy Lou.
I should have dodged them licks. Was Ray punching on me? No. I did play on words.
You lied. You didn't play on words, Supa. You fucking lied. You said when that boy said I dodged the bullet, you said I was dodging them licks. Bitch, you lied. Supa, you lied. Just say, yeah, I lied. I was in my feelings, whatever. Don't say I played on words. Playing on words is, oh, yeah, well, it was a tussle. But the whole time, we was going back and forth. Lying straight up saying I dodged them licks knowing there wasn't no lick strong. You lied. You lied, Supa. At this point, I need to see if Ray need the abuse hotline number. What's the 800 number so I can leave it in the chat for Ray? At this point.
Maybe I over-exaggerate a little bit.
You didn't.
But did you drag me? Did we fight? Yes. Yes. I mean, let's be real. We did. You was aggressive with me. I got aggressive back. But this is what we do. But we said we wasn't doing that anymore. That's why I was pissed off. We said we was not doing this. We made a vow to, we are too grown. We got too much going on for us to be moving off emotions and for us to get physical because we upset. I know that all too well. That's me. A nigga make me mad, I'm bopping him. I don't want to be that person anymore. I don't, because I have to deal with repercussions if I keep hitting on a man. I know what I got to deal with, me putting my hands on a nigga. I got to deal with whatever come behind it. I don't want to deal with that. I'm not stronger than a man. I don't give a fuck about a whole saying I'm bigger, I'm taller. Bitch, I'm not stronger than a fucking man. Ain't no way you going to sit around and say, oh, ain't no way she let that little, Ray is stronger than me.
So why do you put your fucking, if you're not stronger than a man, and no matter the size, Ray's stronger than you, why are you knocking the nigga teeth out? Now see,
any man is stronger than me, bitch. I'm not no man. I don't give a fuck how tall I am, how big I am. I am not no man. You ain't no man. You can't physically be no man. You just can't. I don't know why motherfuckers act like, oh, he couldn't have. No, it would have made more sense to say, I ain't no weak hoe. I ain't gonna let no nigga put their hands on me. I ain't gonna, especially without me fighting back. So that's why I ended my relationship. Not on some, I'm battered and I'm in this abusive ass. No, because I felt like you ain't give a fuck in that moment, and we said we wasn't doing it no more. You didn't. I got a whole lot of love and respect for you. A whole lot. I don't feel like Ray's a fucked up person. I don't feel like he's an abusive person, but I do feel like he need help. I do feel like he need help. Fuck, we both need help, but he need help.
You need it too.
You need to see somebody. He got to work on his temper.
You too.
If I make you mad, nothing I should say.
Wait. Now this is gaslight. No. You said he snatched the glasses off your face and you hauled off and engulfed that nigga in his mouth and knocked one of his veneers out. You mean to tell me after that story, you're going to sit up here and say, you both need help, but he really need it?
Should make you mad enough to reach for me in no type of way. Ain't nothing wrong with that. We all probably need some help, but he got to get help. I'm fucked up because of my relationship ended. That's why I'm fucked up. I'm not fucked up because I was abused. I'm fucked up because everything I poured into this relationship has ended. So I just wanted to put that out there because I am a public, and I ain't asking for no privacy. It is what it is. I see a lot of people making fun of and saying some whatever. It is what I know what come with this. That's why I ain't want to do this. That's why I ain't want to do the public breakup. That's why I said I'd rather deal with my breakup privately. So we just, we all need some counseling. We all need some therapy. I definitely appreciate his post apologizing because he knew he was wrong for that. He knew he was wrong. Bitch, I ain't no bullet. Don't play with me. Bitch, don't play with me. And he ain't no bullet. I would never got on there and say, oh yeah, I dodged a bullet, because that would be a lie. That would be a lie. It would be a lie. Because I don't look at you as a bullet. I don't. But I appreciate everybody that reached out to me during that time, because it was and still is an emotional time for me. I appreciate y'all. It means a lot to me. I wish Ray the best. Hopefully, I don't know. I'm not gonna flex like it's fuck Ray and Ray could die and Ray could whatever. I'm deeply in love with Ray. That was my fiance. Last week I was planning the wedding. So I'm just saying, if he able to seek help, and I ain't saying say it, I'm talking about on some real, I gotta move on while you deal with your trauma and I gotta work on myself too. But we can't do that together. We gotta do that separate. And whatever happened with that, I don't know. We may revisit, we may not. Love y'all. Bye.
Zinga NO says she could have been abused before. We don't know. Her hitting him could be abuse victim reflex. But for sure, they both need to keep their hands to themselves. And I agree, they both do need to keep them hands to themselves. But there's no excuse for abuse. If the shoe was on the other foot, if he was over there hitting her and he said, I'm only hitting her because I seen my mama get her ass whipped or I seen my daddy whip on his women, nobody would want to hear that. She wrong. She wrong. Supa is 1,000% wrong. Per her words, she wrong. She wrong. But I get what you're saying, Zinga. I see what you're saying, but she wrong. She wrong. And let me just say this, because it ain't just her. Because listen, I'm from the city. I used to be fighting my ex-husband / baby daddy. That's what we used to do. That's how we do. That's how we roll in New Orleans. But what I'm saying is, at some point, we got to grow up and start to accept responsibility. Supa came out. None of us would have known that her and Ray wasn't together if Supa wouldn't have came out and spilled her own tea. Then she tried to make herself be the victim when, per her own words, she's the motherfucker around there bopping this man upside the head. You making all the money and you bopping that nigga upside the head? Come on now. And this is a toxic trait that a lot of women in New Orleans, not all, but a lot of women in New Orleans have, because, we some hood bitches. It just is what it is. But let me say this. Supa is the representative for a lot of women in the city. And I'm with you, Andrea. DV is not a game. It's not. It's not. And for her to get up here and volunteer this information to us as if we asked, then create herself to be the victim, then come back and give this PSA as if she ain't gonna get back with that nigga. I got $50. Supa gonna get back with that nigga. Supa don't like being by herself. Supa don't like being by herself. Supa gonna get back with him. And that ain't my business. If that's what she wanna do, then it is what it is. But why does in 2023 the world gotta be in the group chat? Somebody said it in the chat earlier. What happened to calling your best friend and being like, bitch, let me tell you what this nigga did? Why nowadays everybody go on social media? It's disgusting. And Supa bitch, I understand why Shaky used to drag you the way he dragged you. Because you really a smart girl business-wise, but you ain't got much common sense, Supa. You don't have much common sense. You really don't have much common sense. Number one, you ain't had no business coming up here telling us what was going on. But if you was going to do so, you got to stand on that hill and die up there, fat. Listen, people from New Orleans know, we don't know her, but we know her actions and her traits. Supa gonna be right back with that nigga. And let this be a lesson to black women, to women in New Orleans, because it's majority black. Well, gentrification has been happening, but you know what I'm saying? But let's make this a thing to black women or women in New Orleans. We have to stop, first of all, buying these niggas. Supa, and it's a lot of successful women in New Orleans. You don't even got to be successful. I'm talking about it's a lot of black women in New Orleans that's on. Them girls done work hard. They done did what they had to do. And they go get these nothing ass, bum ass niggas. And they try to create builder niggas. I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it. And then they wonder why Mad Day, you looking at this nigga after he done sucked your dry. Bitch, you done gave this nigga. You had Lou over there with the t-shirts selling Mr. Moving Silent shirts. Now you got this nigga over there saying selling unisex britches. At this point, if the next nigga you get come out with a sock line, I'm a sock Supa. What the fuck is going on? Jennifer Cole said her and Judy P. Well, you know what? Listen, I ain't gonna lie, that fucked me up. When I first seen what? You lying. Girl, y'all is spilling now. Y'all lying. You lying, Adrian. But I ain't gonna lie. Look, when I seen Judy was the male presence in that relationship, when all these years I thought the brat was the nigga. And it turns out the brat is actually the bitch. I said, oh, I ain't gonna lie. That kind of threw me for a loop. But New Orleans, we got to take this L. Let me say this. Left him well. Why? What happened? Oh, yes, definitely. Christian, that's exactly what it's giving. Jennifer for Basketball Wives. New Orleans, we got to take this L. Let me say this. This is our L to take. This is our L to take. We got to stop picking these niggas up off the corner. Go and get these niggas. And Supa, you look stupid. You look stupid coming up here telling us, oh, we didn't have to be in the group chat from the beginning. But you look stupid even adding us to this fuck shit. Because we don't care. We didn't ask you for this. You came out with this with you and Ray. And I was waiting to see if she had a sale going on. Because you know, Supa good for a good sale when the shit hit the fan. You know what I'm saying? New Orleans, we got to take a lick on that. Because that's just what it is. We take all these licks because we, as women in New Orleans, we act like the niggas that we have is the only niggas in the world, and they not. I promise you, fag. Get out of New Orleans. I promise you, you're going to see a whole different side of the world. Now, don't get me wrong. Niggas gonna nigga. That's what it is. Niggas gonna nigga. But ultimately, we have to be in a position where We making better decisions. In New Orleans, a lot of women in New Orleans make horrible fucking decisions when it comes to niggas. Because we be, and everybody fighting over the same nigga. Why? Why? And he with the punk. And he with the punk. Thank you, Lady Lavish. She said, I knew when the brat brought that white baby in this world, it was going to be a problem. We need some balancing. Yay! We really do. We really do. Girl, it's just sad. It's just sad, New Orleans. And look, I don't live in New Orleans, but my ear be to the street. My ear be to the street. My whole family's still out there. My ear is to the streets in New Orleans. And I see a lot of fuck shit going on in New Orleans. And I be sitting up here saying, listen, Keon, I know. Listen, Keon, I know. I was one of the girls fighting everybody behind my ugly ass baby daddy. I know. I was fighting that nigga too. I know, throwing cologne bottles at that nigga head. Girl, I know. But we got to stop with that, and we're going to keep taking these L's. Adrian, she's still friends with Bricky? I don't ever see her post nothing about Bricky no more. Yes, ma'am, opinionated. The brat is the bitch. The brat is the bitch. The brat is the bitch. But y'all, I've been on here too long. New Orleans, we got to take this L. New Orleans, it is what it is. We taking the L for the city. Hopefully the city bounce back with something other than that. We gonna continue to take these L's as long as we continue to fuck with these nothing ass niggas. Leave these niggas alone and stop fighting these niggas. I know they say the niggas is the new bitches and the bitches is the new niggas. Stop fighting these niggas, girl. She don't like Bricky, old man. Don't get me started on that. Adrian, I always thought that, now that is the most, to me, from what I see, I don't even know the nigga. But I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to say this. I don't feel like he really like her. Or at first he didn't. I don't know what's going on now. Thank you for the super chat. The Cash App. Tawana, thank you so much for the Cash App. Thank you, Michelle, from a new subscriber. Thank you so much. Thank you for this Cash App. Thank you, Herbal Trucker. I think I read these already. If not, thank you, Aunt Diddy. Thank you. Thank you, Denise, for the Cash App. Thank you, Diana Didi. Thank you. M. Adams, thank you for the Cash App. Thank you, DJ GG. Thank you. Y'all really be fucking with the dog, man. I be having to cash out on this stuff. I be forgetting. All right, y'all, look. Y'all, I'm going to get up out of here. New Orleans, we taking that lick. Pick up Nola. Pick up Nola. We taking the lick for everybody. Pick up Nola, okay? New York, y'all saved. Y'all got saved tonight. And from the looks of it, y'all going to get saved much more because Pick Up Nola is now the new hashtag around here. Pick Up Nola. Anyways, Happy New Year, y'all. I forgot my little whistle thing. That thing that goes, I forgot it. Happy New Year. No, he didn't get fired. He quit. He didn't get fired. Listen, y'all. Happy New Year. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here. Y'all, this is the first day of the new year. New Orleans taking the first L of the year. And it just is what it is. But y'all know how we roll. Thank you, everybody who gave me a super chat. Y'all know how we do. We Joe's in, we Joe's out. I love every single one of y'all. Thank y'all for pulling up. Oh, this is another thing I want to say. Shout out to the people who watching. You know who you are because I see you. Repeating the things I say. Shout out. At least just give me a shout out next time. You get it? Now check that. Drop down in the comments, y'all. Let me get up off here. Love y'all. See y'all later. I love y'all. Bye. I'll probably go live tomorrow. I took off all week, girl, so I'll probably go live tomorrow. Love y'all. Bye.
Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew. The voice of the beat. You know what I want? Blaze up. Come on, blaze up.
It's a beat for me.
Wow, 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy. For your boy. Also for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your, lift it up.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had